Okay. Hello, everybody. It is me, Faye Ayato, one of your Studio SIAT virtual ambassadors. Hello, Kevin. Hello, Snot. Hello, other Kevin. Good to see you all. And, oh, hello, Little Miss Puppeteer. We're playing. Today we're playing Urban Myth Dissolution Center. A little bit about this game. I believe this game came out in, like, March of this year or something. And basically, this was, like, one of the games to be playing in the sort of Japanese YouTube sphere for a while. And I saw, like, a lot of people I knew playing it, and it looked really cool. And it was also, like, super spoiler tight. So I know very little about this game. And seeing as it is now October, and the spooky month, I believe, you know, no better excuse than to play a spooky game. So, we're gonna jump right into it, I think. It is a mystery game. I would say this is Ace Attorney with ghosts, but Ace Attorney already has ghosts. This is a work of fiction. The organization, businesses, characters depicted are all fictitious. Any resemblance to actual organization is purely coincidental. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I did not finish RE7, Kevin O'Kelly, no. I'm on the last, like, Mia segment. Oh, what's happening here? There's something here. Follow me home. Hide, Asami. Okay. What are you getting jumped by? 3 days ago. Oh, we're jumping back. Okay. Okay, I'm already kind of liking the vibes here. Whoa. Whoa. That's not at all sketch. Kai de okomari no kata. Anomaly checkup, Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I'm also glad this game has an English patch. I was fully prepared to, like, translate on my own. Oh, I should move myself a little bit. I'm blocking the text. There we go. Does kind of remind me of the world of horror. You make a good point, Kevin. Center's down that elevator, 4 floors deep. Azami-san. Azami-chan? Hakaba Bunko. Oh, is that the guy from the title screen? Hello? I see. You saw our poster while shopping and came here seeking our help. I'm still blocking. And you have a problem you want solved as soon as possible. Well, yes, but how did you... oh. Whoa, your gaze is focused somewhere just behind me. You see it, don't you? Oh, you mysterious man. Miss Azami Fukurai. Fukurai! What is the kanji for that? I'm curious. It's me, but how do you know my... I too happen to see as you do. Thanks to this strange power in red text. Who am I, you wonder? Ayumu Meguria, Center Director. First, let us identify what you're seeing. Identify? Okay, gameplay. These might help clear things up. Welcome to the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Title card. Okay. Vibes are already immaculate. Okay. What are these glasses? The ghost behind you suddenly looks a lot more clear. Oh man, the animations are really nice on this. As I said, they help you focus. Now, Miss Azumi, about the things you are seeing. They are different from ghosts, as in spirits of deceased individuals. They're not ghosts? Indeed. You might call it clairvoyance. Vestiges of persons and objects that existed are retained everywhere. You are probably visualizing them in some way. I see? Simply put, you can see people and things that were there before. But seeing them better isn't really helping? You see them in focus by wearing these special glasses. This proves that your power is indeed clairvoyance. And could you perhaps help me deal with this clairvoyance? We could indeed. Here at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center, we work as a detective agency for anomalies, which handles cases beyond the capabilities of regular law enforcement. Upon official request, we could certainly support you in figuring out your clairvoyance. Then please, do something about these things I'm seeing. Hello, Sanku, good to see you. All in due time. Let's get you in a seat first, so you can relax a bit. Oh, right. Slowing down, sitting down. I'm gonna turn down the game just a little bit. Oh, what was that? Ow! Oh, of course. What just happened? That chair is said to bring death to those who sit in it. Well, okay, I feel like you could have told us that before, Chief. A terrible curse indeed. Uh-huh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Noroi no isu. Cursed chair. I had placed it there for research. How careless of me. Very careless. So what happens now? Very valid question, Azumi. You sat in it, so you either figure things out or just die. Let us undo the curse that just hit you. Yes, please. I believe I kept a research file on this chair somewhere. With my limited mobility, it may take too long for me to get to it. We're looking for a research file. God, she is suffering. Then I won't die, right? I'll look for it and find it. I'm powerless to assist, as you can see, but the file should be in this very room. Let me know when you find it. Understood. File coming right up. Okay. How to undo the curse, find the file. Look at the chair. I thought this was here for guests. Reasonable assumption. Why did I sit on something? Azumi, girl, it's not your fault, man. Why leave such a thing lying around? I agree. No idea what I'm even looking for. Look for the file? Kunio Yanagita, Kumagusu Minakata, Shinobu Orikuchi, Shigeru Mizuki Shigeru. Yanagita Kunio, Minakata Kumagasu, Orikuchi Shinobu, Mizuki Shigeru. Folklore studies. Am I pronouncing these names right? The Legacy of Miss Ripper. How not to meet your doppelganger. Warmer at least? Look for the file. Oh, this book has a mark on it. The Dangers of Snake Venom. Hemotoxins from venomous snakes break down proteins. This can cause necrosis in muscle tissue and may warrant special attention. Way too complicated for me. But it's unrelated to urban myths. Why is this book even here? I feel like this is a Chekhov's gun moment where we're gonna... we are totally gonna need poison knowledge later. Is this the medical section? Depression, oppression, and liberation. Caring for schizophrenia. Sounds complicated. Maybe somewhere else? Let's look for the file. Shaping your happiness. Surefire tips for building rapport. Occult Great Reset. All sorts of books here. But I'm not finding this research file anywhere. I should check with the director. Check with the director. Okay. Oi, Meguriya-san. Meguriya Kyokuchou. どういう要件ですか? ねっすよ. Okay, let's observe him first. Director-san? Yes. Do I look pale? I'm feeling kind of queasy. Considering this room is rather dark, you look healthily pale. God damn it. The bookshelves are full of occultish titles. but I can't seem to find the research file. I see. In that case, I suggest you put on those glasses I handed you earlier and try again. But when I wore these glasses earlier, it felt like my ghost sight got turned up. It's unfortunate that I no longer remember where I placed the file. I suppose I'll have to try searching myself. Let's hope we won't be too late. Wait, what happens to me if we are too late? I'll put the glasses on and use this clairvoyance or whatever to find the file. Okay, glasses on, girl, let's go. Here goes. Whoa! I'm definitely seeing this. This place has ghosts too, or rather, people and things that were here before or something? They used to be vague shapes, but now I see them much more clearly. I'm shaking, but I might find something near that shadow, right? Right, now or never. I knew I saw a ghost behind the director. Wearing these glasses makes me see it even more clearly. I'm having trouble talking to him with these glasses on. I take off the glasses when we need to talk. Okay, you. There's a flickery ghost touching one of the books. Some papers are stuck inside. Could this be the research file? I should show it to the director. Found a clue. Research file. Yeah, honestly, the sprite work in this is immaculate. Research file. I think it's this one. Ah, fantastic. Oh, he has a book-turning sprite. Cool. Your power is indeed similar to mine. You have the power to see it all. Case wrapped? So, I'm saved now. How do you undo the curse? I don't know. Huh? The file didn't mention anything about uncursing, only that those afflicted by the curse would all suffer from lower body necrosis. Necrosis? What is that? Simply put, they rot away. Rot away? A death-inducing curse. How could... what should I even do? When you sat down, did you feel anything on the chair? What I felt? I did feel a jab or something, I think. I see. That might warrant another look at the chair itself. You may find clues as to the nature of the curse. I'll go check. Gotta keep trying. Examine the chair. Let's examine the chair. Remember. I felt a jab when I sat down. This chair is old. Some parts have splinters sticking out. Did one of these jab me when I sat down? I should mention this to the director, too. Jabbed by a splinter. I'm assuming the splinter is poison in it, but... When I sat in that chair, I felt a jab on my behind. Though it's an old chair, so it's probably just a splinter or something. I see. But that's not really worth mentioning, is it? Sorry. Will I die from this curse? No need for such distress. Why not savor this rare moment? Not the time, boss. How could I possibly? Miss Azumi, let's try to think of a hypothesis. Hypothesis? Randomly collected information is rarely of substantial merit in itself. What kind of information have you gathered? Let me see. Previously cursed people rotted away from their lower bodies. I was jabbed in the bum by a splinter. Oh my, I honestly have no clue. Compare potential explanations from those two pieces of information, and focus on the most likely possibility. It's alright, you can do this. Compare possibilities from the collected information. Focus on one. Not sure I understand, but I'll give it a thought. How to undo the curse. Oh yeah, cut in, baby. Oh, is that your thinking pose? Okay. Let's think things over for a bit. Whoa. But what should I think about and how? Let me offer a hint to get you started. Director-san? According to my research, victims who sat in the chair all rotted away from their lower bodies. Which means people who sit down are cursed and their bodies start rotting? Yes, however, you mentioned feeling something when you sat down. When I sat, I felt a jab, like from a splinter. That pain was real. Next, choose the most likely explanation from among the possibilities. We need to reach a hypothesis. Understood. So, obviously, this chair is poisoned, right? Likely. So maybe there's a mechanism in the chair's seat that jabs you with a needle that injects a necrotizing poison. Right? That makes the most sense. Because if this was a curse, they would rot away from the whole body. But they're only rot away from the lower body. So, we're gonna hypothesize. Good! Maybe there's a mechanism in the chair's seat that jabs you with a needle, then injects a necrotizing poison? That might mean, if everyone rots away in the same way, maybe it is poison. And maybe that pain I felt was a needle or something. I see. It seems you have a viable hypothesis. Found a clue, the chair's seat. Maybe there's something hidden in the seat of the chair. I also don't know what Detective Neuro is. I'm getting FOMO. Will I be okay now then? Once you have a hypothesis, you need to test that theory. If your hypothesis is correct, the chair should house some kind of mechanism. I'll check right now. Take a look. Hey, there's a lid-like thing under the seat part. If there's a clue to what the poison is, we could find an antidote. It's not coming off. There we go! Alright, what is it? What is it? What's in the box? Alright, I guess we broke the chair. Miss Azumi! I did it, Director-san! Now we find out what the poison is, and this is rather inconvenient. Although the cursed chair itself is real, the poison actually no longer has any effect. To think you would outright demolish it. Wait, you knew this all along? I thought I was going to die from the poison! Yet now, your demolishing the chair has changed things rather drastically. Imagine that, a visitor destroying the cursed chair. We will need you to cover the repair bill. What? I'm so sorry. We had borrowed it for studying. We'll need to restore it. It's a detective anime. I'll need to watch it. The fee should be 10 million yen? That's about 100,000 CAD, but why does this chair cost this much? Wait, that's totally... You said 10 million? I do admit being careless on our end, so about your earlier request. How about you work for us as an investigator and cover the fees with your wages? But please... Once the repairs are covered, we can start working on those troubles of yours. 10 million. Your special power, clairvoyance, will benefit our investigations. We'll make sure to account for that in your wages. Please, guide the Urban Myth Dissolution Center's investigations with your clairvoyance. But there's no way I can do that. I'll just go now. Phone number 070-X400-X404, Inugami University InfoSci, 3rd year. Street address... No, that's my... Oh my god, he's doxing her! Oh, you came prepared, brother! Oh my god! Why do you know about uni? I told you I have the power of vision myself. I can find you at any time and collect your debt. This is unreal. Yet I prefer welcoming you in rather than pressuring you. Oh my, I'm really sorry for the damage. I'll do what I can. Why is this happening? Also, you might want to use this. Huh? A journal. Yes, for keeping notes on your investigations. Go on, take a look. ちょっとめぐりや局長! 何やってんの? Is this the right page? Many incidents involve complex interpersonal relations. Here, you'll want to note down characteristics and relationships for the people you meet. This is work orientation already. Please try taking notes while we're at it. About what? How about notes on me to begin with? I see. The director's characteristics. Some kind of power similar to mine. What was it? Vision. Yes, his vision, a power that shows him everything. Because of that power, I somehow ended up working here. Yes. Meguriya Ayumu. I see. How do I... You have your journal now. How about we take a quick break? A quick break? Not breaking chairs or my will this time? First of all, we're going to brief you on the basics about Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Okay. What are urban myths, anyway? It's the totality of information output, the leading to never-ending debate on why such beings theorize. It's all secret preparation officer. You have to vision my own theory another time and said that there are a variety of secret societies throughout the world. Rumors have it that they secretly offer this knowledge and we subject to try way too fast. 1 hour. Oh my god. God, that's a nerd info dump not even known to me. Okay, he's not a stalker. He's a clairvoyant. But he did specifically choose to just see her, I guess, in order to pressure her passive-aggressively into working here. And that's just a quick overview. You should now have the minimal required knowledge to be able to process urban myths. Some of it is seared into my memory, like the passion in your eyes and voice. I'm glad to hear it. Whenever in doubt in the field, your memory of me should prove helpful. I've only scratched the surface, but in due time. Well then, let's get you started on the investigations. Like right now? Yes, indeed. You should be perfect for this case. Huh? This request is about curbing the damage being caused by a certain urban myth. Jasmine, whom you'll have met upstairs, handles our on-site investigations. The lady with the hair buns? Skill sets vary from person to person. She tends to get bored with the finer details. You should be a much stronger match with the investigation's needs. Oh, okay. Kindly find Jasmine up top and ask her to brief you. She already has the overview for this case. I see. All set, Miss Azumi? It's a pleasure to be working with you. Looking forward to paying back my dues. Okay. So this is the point I'm going to say. Spoilers. If you want to play this game yourself, go play it. I think that was what's in the demo. But yeah. Oh, see you, little Miss Puppeteer. I will have fun. Oh, but yes, if you want to play this game, now's your chance. Am I damaging my own viewership? Yes, but whatever. Hey. I thank you for earlier. Let me introduce myself. Yeah, not interested, just heard it from the boss man. Azumi Fukurai, yeah? Let me think. Zami. Yasumi Tomoragi. I go by Jasmine. Yasumi, Jasmine. Okay, that's a pun that works slightly better in Japanese, because Jasmine would be Jasmine, which is closer phonetically to Yasumi. But okay, yeah, that's fine, whatever. Yasumi, Jasmine, get it? Yasumi, Jasmine, I guess? What? Understood, Jasmine. You're an on-site investigator for Urban Myths 2? So that's all you. I just drive you around, deal? Seriously? Director again? Uh-huh. Stop the damage from an urban myth, uh-huh. And I need to teach you how to do social media research as well? Why me? Anyway, get in, we'll talk on the way. Understood. Oh, yo, it's the mystery mobile. Oh, wait, who are you? 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 Oh, who are you? Oh, who are you? This is not in my job description. Sorry? Nah, it's okay. Again, it's that boss man making others do all the work. Alright, about this social media research business. Ready? Yes, I'm ready. So we look things up to track rumors and such. Track rumors. Checking for rumors that hint at urban myths around posts that stand out. Any comments that might spread rumors in questionable ways. That's basically what social media research is for. Tracking rumors. Social media research. Whoa, taking notes, huh? Go on and give it a try. I'll back you up. Understood. Thank you very much, Jasmine. Yeah. Bossman's notes say it all started from this Aiko person's account. For starters, check how the rumor's spreading. How far it's spreading. And all urban myths come from rumors. Gotta cut to the core first. Do you think I'd be able to? Choose the posts and read them to me. I'll be able to comment at least. I should just read out each and every post. Anyway, start by tracking down the source of the info. Pinpoint claims of anomaly sightings. Understood. Okay, Aiko, 7-Fit consultant. Guys, some weird dude showed up at Mia's place and tried to attack her. We called the police, but they're not really helping much. Huh, it's blowing up. I wonder why this is trending so much. It's the content for sure, but maybe also the account itself. What's up? You're burning a hole through that pic. This photo looks familiar for some reason. Could just be your mind playing tricks on you. Found a clue. Terrifying anomaly appears! I was scared, but I managed to snap a pic. Whoa, girl, what is that? Jasmine, you should look at this. Ew, would you look at that? Is that a ghost? No idea. Bossman would be thrilled if it is. Shadow in the photo. Okay, who needs useless police? They don't understand what it's like to be a victim at all. Okay, that's ACAB. I've also been treated horribly by the police before. I wish they'd do the work that I should call the authorities. The police are just there. Okay, these are... Okay, so... This is just that influencer Aiko desperately chasing some clout. Stop wasting... I can't unsee the billboard in the window. Man. Something wrong? The sign showing through the window, unique landmarks. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to know. Oh, no, we already did this one. Okay, we want to know about Aiko, I think. Is this all a setup? Who knows? Okay, you're mocking the Okay, so yeah, now people are defending the police. Is this a bot? Do they have botted comments? My god. What the hell? Mio, could that be... You know her? She might be someone I know. Wait! What? Cut out the sudden screams. Some of the letters seem to be moving, though I can't see clearly. Maybe I should look through the glasses. Glasses on. What's going on? The letters are popping out. Huh? Say what? The letters, Mio's place, are popping out of the screen. No idea what you mean. Is it because you want to search for Mio's place? Searching. Yes, good idea. Where and how would I do that? See the search box near the top? Pick the search terms from there. Yes. Recap time. Browse for search keywords and important information. Pick the search terms from the search box. Also check new posts in the timeline that turn up from the searches. That's social media research in a nutshell, okay? Okay, I'll try selecting the search keywords. Search keyword, Mio's place. Oh no, we just went through this. So keyword search, Mio's place. Results found. Oh no, they doxed her. Oh god, they doxed her. Oh no, I think this really is Mio's place. So it is your friends? I think so. Think so is not enough to go on. Wait. I thought this place used... You mean this place has a history? Bossman loves this kind of mess, I bet. Search and track. Might find something juicy. Okay, sure thing. These letters look like they might jiggle around as well. Should I check with the glasses? Apartment name. It's definitely my friend's place. Your very first case involves someone you know. Not the luckiest recruit in town, are ya? The director told me I'd be good for this case. That's why it was assigned to me? Mio's address. No, I wanna look into it. That one. Close my eyes. Is this trying to tell me which word should I be searching for? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, they got Grok. This world's got ChatGPT. Uncle Tiny. Brand new urban myth right there. What's going on here? It's kind of subdimension back to back with petty rumors. Okay, I want to keyword search both of these. No results. Okay. Other homes too? Lobe? I see. Okay. Terrible, she's my friend. So we're heading to your friend's place, yeah? Lead the way. Yes, okay. So how's it looking? But if it's to save a friend, with your help, the investigation feels doable. Remember, I just drive you around. Oh, of course. I'll be quick on the pickups and back you up. You get to handle the legwork. Legwork. I'm on it. Mia's place. So this is the doxxed girl's place. First thing we need to do is identify which urban myth is involved in this case. Once it's identified, we'll know the cause and can counter it. Identifying the urban myth first. So far, the anomaly is unknown. We don't know the motive either. So go say hi to those two and talk to them. Then check out the room and collect some info. Say hello first, and investigate the room. Noted. Let's go say hello. Are you okay, Mio? Azumi, why are you here? Okay, about the okay. Reason for coming. After a certain turn of events, I'm working part-time at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I couldn't believe it when I heard you were the client. Same here. But why? The police didn't help you? They listened to me at the police station and came to check my room. But since nothing was stolen and they didn't find any leads, they did a quick search then just left. That's terrible. So then you contacted the center? That's right. When I went to the police station, I saw a poster for the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I thought, if anyone, these special investigators might believe us. Oh, I saw the same poster. You investigate ghosts and such, right? Eiko saw something, that's for sure. Listen, Azumi, I really need your help. You can trust me. You'll be okay, Mio. I'm new on the job and not super sure of myself, but I'll help you in any way I can. So glad you're here to help. I feel much safer. I'm counting on you, Azumi. Yes, I'm on it. About Mio. Mio, which faculty are you studying at again? I'm keeping notes on this case and would like to ask you a few questions. Yes, of course. Mio Sato, 23 years old, Inugami University, Human Sociology, 3rd year. Okay, about the incident. The incident is trending online. Could you give me a rough idea of what happened? Okay, I'm still pretty confused, though. Something suddenly appeared in my room. I didn't notice it first, but Eiko did. She helped me get out. Something suddenly appeared in your place. You'd lock the door, right? Yes, I'm always careful to check the door, so I'm sure. How could it get in? I'm so scared. About the sudden intruder. Do you remember what that thing looked like? I don't know. We rushed out of the room, but I've also felt like I was being watched for a while now. Okay, so is this a ghost or is it a stalker? Because if it's the latter, I actually find that scarier. What? This is an old apartment, so something may be up. Azumi, can I count on you to find out? Yes, I'll try. Okay, so it's an anomaly that occurs in old buildings. Should make a note about Mio too in my journal. Mio Sato, resident of the room where the incident occurred. Mio is my friend at uni. Is my friend from the same uni? Okay. Pretty university students originally from a small town. We became friends when Mio lost her student card and I, without realizing back then, found it for her with my clairvoyance. Mio is very tidy and will be annoyed if you're messy and don't put stuff back where they're supposed to be. Okay. Madam? Hello, I am Azumi Fukurai, Mio's friend. We're here from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center to investigate the case. Thank you for having us. You're her friend, didn't know. Mio said she'd found a detective agency for anomalies. I had doubts you existed until you showed up, but anyway. The police aren't doing much, so I guess we'll cooperate. Please help Mio, she needs it. So, okay, about you, Eiko, what are you? Is it okay if I call you Eiko-san? Of course, Mio calls me Eiko-san too. Talk to me casually, like friends. Oh, thank you. Could you tell me your age and profession? You sound like the police. Eiko Shimizu, 29. I work as a sort of job hunting consultant, bridging students and companies. Also, temp staff coordination, leveraging all those connections. You're an entrepreneur. I guess. You're at Gamiyu too? Gamiyu? Yes, I'm a 3rd year information science major at Inugami University. Information science, Jouhou Kagak. We're schoolmates, how lovely to hear. I think we'll have plenty to talk about. Yes. What is your relationship with Mio? Are you roommates or like... Can I ask about your relationship with Mio? Mio's in Oki-sensei's human sociology seminar, right? Oki-sensei. I studied under Oki-sensei too in the same seminar. I'm working as a job hunting consultant, so Oki-sensei introduced me to Mio. I've been helping her, and we grew closer as friends. I see, that's why you knew each other. I'm happy to meet someone from my alma mater. Feel free to call me if you ever need a helping hand. I don't trust you that much right now. I'm gonna be honest. My sus radar is going off. About this incident, please tell me what it was that you saw. Last night I was talking with Mio and lost track of the time. She agreed to let me stay over, so we set up cushions on the rug. I'm just noticing the hair jiggle on the sprite here. That's a good detail. You were going to sleep on the floor? Yes, it's Mio's home, so I wasn't going to steal her bed, was I? The moment we turned off the lights to sleep, I felt a presence in the room that wasn't us. The moment you turned the lights off, were they hiding until then? I think Mio was still unaware at that point. Mio and I tried to leave the room without turning the lights back on. We made it out the door somehow. I told Mio to run to the police as there was someone in the room. Okay, what did you see? What did you see? Could you tell me in detail about what you saw in this room? In detail, let me see. The time was just before midnight or so. I was so scared I didn't get a good look, but it didn't look human. When I was closing the door, the shadow loomed up as if from the floor. If we were a moment too late, I can't imagine where I'd be. A shadow that didn't look human. That shadow must be the anomaly then. But where did it appear from? That's still unclear. I should note this down too. The shadow that suddenly appeared. Where's the posted photo from? This photo of the shadowy monster looks like a man somewhat. Terrifying, isn't it? Did you turn around and take this as you ran away? I was way too scared for that. Mio ran for the cops and I opened the door just a bit and quickly took a pic. But once I did, the guy disappeared. Disappeared? Just like that? More or less. He was gone before I knew it. I see. Duly noted. Thank you for your help. 有名人のお姉さんか。Shimizu, who works as a job hunting consultant, took the same uni seminar that Mio's in, which means she's older uni friend. That's it. First time meeting her, but since she went to the same uni, I feel like we'll get along. Runs a job hunting consultancy and temp staff business. Okay. AI generated woman, Uncle Tiny, cursed chair. I see. So this is like a... yeah, okay. Well, let's check the room. Observe. Tons of books and trinkets on the shelves. Online shopping boxes piled up on top. See the billboards on the building across the street. 4th floor from here. Boxes of clothing and luggage, not much space. Maybe room for one person? Okay, glasses on. Whoa, what are you? A ghost! But according to the director, my power is clairvoyance and I'm seeing what happened in the past. So this isn't a ghost. Not a ghost. How could it not be a ghost? But if I'm seeing something, then something was here. Look closer. Whoa. It's terrible. I feel like the shadow is watching me. I need to take a closer look. The shadow looks human. It's wearing something. A hoodie? Discuss about haunted spirit. Okay. Eiko-san, can I ask you something? That thing you saw looked like a haunted spirit of sorts. Blurry and all, but also tangible? Wasn't it that kind of shadow? Huh? Sorry for this abrupt question. No, it's fine. I'm getting accused left and right of faking this to gain attention. I didn't think anyone would believe me. I thought so. That wasn't a trick of the light or a lie. The thing you saw, it was definitely in this room. I'm impressed. I hope you can solve this case for us. Yes! Okay. Mio, a few things? Okay, no, I've asked everything. Observe. This is the unit bathroom. Okay. Observe. A regular, everyday, mundane door. Lock and chain, fully functional. Okay, glasses are back on. Ah, what's this? Yikes, what is this? They look like legs? Fofui? Touch it. Ew, I can't seem to actually touch it. Feels so weird. What exactly is this shadow? I should think about it once we have more clues. I should note this too. Shadows seen through clairvoyance. Now we've done this. So, about the investigation. Jasmine, how do you usually go about investigating on site? Usually, ask those who encountered anomalies about what they saw and things like that. Enough leads and you start to see the rough shape of the urban myth. The shape of the urban myth? Who saw what, when, and how, and all that. You start to get what the urban myth is about. And then you suddenly get a call from the boss man. I guess it's because of his see-all vision or whatever, yeah? Wow. With that vision, watching everywhere I go. You okay or what? Basically, you're on site, gather clues, and boss man knows. So your job here is to dig up info on the case. That's all there is to it. Okay. About the Dissolution Center. Yeah, I want to know. Jasmine, how long have you worked here? 6 months? Not even, actually. But what exactly does the Urban Myth Dissolution Center do? Dunno, really. We look into rumors. If it's paranormal related, we figure out what's up. Who would actually ask you to do this? National, local government, also universities and research organizations? This case here is probably the boss man just spotting a rumor and taking interest. I see a haunted spirit. Jasmine, I'm seeing something that looks like a haunted spirit. What are those shadows that show up with the glasses? Don't see them. No way I'd know. It's scary because their forms are fuzzy. I can see them, but not touch them. Aren't most monsters and urban myths kind of that way? A bit clearer than ghosts with ridiculous goals or messages. What are these things that I'm seeing? Hey, don't ask me, you figure it out. About the shadowy traces. I should write about Jasmine in my journal, too. My coworker at the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Her impression of me seems to be... uninterested? Not quite disinterested, not quite. Let me rethink this. Not very friendly? Yeah, I wonder if she hates me. Doesn't matter, I will keep trying. Tamarigi Hasumi-san, Urban Myth Dissolution staff member. Thinks basically all tasks are too much work, says detailed aspects are not her strong suit. I see. Alright. I think it's hypothesis time. Let's think things over for a bit. What am I seeing with this clairvoyance power anyway? They look like ghosts, but aren't. So weird. I'm not really helping much, even if I can see things. It seems you may still need my... Where did you come from, brother? I can offer the second part of my own urban myth theory, which we had to wait on earlier. Oh no. My memory of the director is going self-aware. Oh, this is in your head. Girl, are you okay? First, let's take a moment to narrow down what you really need to consider. Feels weird being tutored by the mere memory of our director. Then again, maybe all that intelligence is rubbing off on me. I feel smarter somehow. I'm happy for you. I mentioned this back at the center. Your clairvoyance shows you the memories of each location, a view of the past. So I'm peeking at what someone was doing there before? If so, what about that foot-like shadow I saw by the entrance? Right. Okay, wait. Sorry. Right, because this ghost doesn't have feet. Right? Encouraged Mio to sneak out with her when she noticed this friend. Oh my god. Wait, how does she put emojis in her notes? What? How do you do that? This is like a notebook, right? How do you get emoji? Okay. I'm gonna bet that this is Mio running away with Eiko-san. It doesn't feel right. Remind you just in case. Shows you the memories left in each location. They are views of past events and not to be confounded with ghosts. which means this must be two people. Okay, no, okay, so I got it, yeah, I got it the other way. It's Eiko-san running away with Mio. There we go, yeah, okay, that's what was wrong. Maybe this is a memory of Eiko-san running away with Mio. If so, I really can see tiny glimpses of past events. The gaze that Mio felt, what Eiko saw, and what I saw through my clairvoyance, they don't seem to be lying. Combining everyone's accounts of my clairvoyance might tell us something. Anomaly in the room. Where did the shadow come from? Let's think things over for a bit. Mysterious being that appeared very suddenly. If we only had one witness, they might have simply imagined things. But Mio also mentioned feeling watched. I have no idea what to think about or how. In that case, let me offer some guidance. My resident director boss is talking to me again. First, let's take a moment to narrow down what you really need to consider. Suppose this shadow actually exists and acts similarly to humans. If it acts like us, I'd want to know how the shadow showed up. Let's think about that for a bit. What is this thing, really? Maybe there's a route that arises from circumstance somewhere within the room. No. Consider whether the shadow actually exists and acts similar to a human being. Oh. Oh, that leads in somewhere within the room. Yeah, there we go. Sorry. Maybe there's a route that leads in somewhere within the room. Yes, I should try to focus on how it got inside the room. Man or monster, that should show us what they are. Look for possible points of entry. Okay. Where could it have come from? Mio mentioned being careful about checking that her door's locked. Mio's really diligent, unlike me. I can't picture her forgetting to lock up. I should snap a pic here, too. Looks pretty standard. No space for anyone to hide here. I'm here, so might as well snap a shot. Look closer. Huh? On close inspection, the toilet cover is raised. The seat is raised as well. I remember Mio being the type who's always conscious about this stuff. I should close it for now. Did this guy come in from the toilet? Yo, Mio. A few things. How did the shadow get in? I've been thinking to find out what that shadow was. We should first figure out how it managed to sneak in. It suddenly appeared, but any idea how it got in? I don't know. Something scary happened to me before, and since then I've been extra careful to check the door, so how could this... It was really sudden, out of thin air even. Something scary happened. Can I ask you what happened to you before? If it's okay to ask, that is. Around 2 years ago, I think, someone was kind of stalking me. God, duh. That was one of the reasons I moved here. Since then, everything was okay until yesterday. I'm really scared. Help me out. About your boyfriend. This is purely for investigative purposes, but, you know, like, please tell me about any boyfriends, if I may ask. I don't have anyone I'd call a boyfriend, not currently. No BF. Now. Noted. Sorry, thanks. Okay, I do want to check this. If it was a normal intruder, would they easily be able to climb up so high? I should ask what the police told them. Ask what the police said. Hey, Kazan, can I ask you something? The intruder. Did the police say anything about the intruder entering through the window? I hated the way they treated me and stopped listening to me midway. I think they told Mio something. Understood. Any strange sounds? Did you hear any noises from somewhere in the room? I don't think so. Oh, by the way, you've been taking pics of this place, right? Can I take a quick look to refresh my memory? Oh, yes, of course. Thanks. She's scrutinizing each pic. Something on her mind? About this one. When did you take it? The toilet lid is raised. This might upset Mio. She's meticulous about these things. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'm not the one who raised the lid or the seat. Oh well. Nope. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, that's a button trigger? Okay, Z button. Good to know. Yo, Mio, one more thing. About the intruder. Did the police say anything about the intruder entering through the window? I thought of the same thing and asked them. But they didn't find any evidence around the window or on the balcony. Also, we're on the 4th floor and the road in front is pretty busy. Some places are open until midnight, so they said it's unlikely. I see. Makes sense. Window entry unlikely. Noted. Good luck with your investigation. I believe in you, Azumi. And I think that's our last clue. Let's hypothesize, folks. I've talked to Mio and Eiko-san, and I looked around the room, I think. So, getting closer to narrowing down the urban myth? Well, yeah, not like we could. About that time, though. At this stage, the boss man tends to call. Someone's phone is ringing. See? Right on cue. Huh? What? Wait, it's mine? Pick up already. Yes. Hello, this is Azumi. Director Meguriya here. Well done, Miss Azumi. Director, son? Cut the formalities, eh? Director or whatever is fine. Yes. Director, son. ... Thanks to your efforts, the urban myth within this case is taking shape. This may be a good time to identify which one it is. Okay, how should we identify the urban myth? Countless urban myths exist in this world. I believe you've already referenced part of our center's archives. Identification is about finding the correct record for the urban myth that matches this case's specifics. Yet another one of my beginner questions, but do we even need to identify what it is? Urban myths tend to be grouped into several categories. A sizable number of them are known to stalk those who encounter them. So if this myth is one of them, Mio might still be in danger? Identification is a step towards an adequate prognosis. Surely you agree. Oh, yes, I see what you mean. Without further ado, let the identification begin. Alright. Whoa, book! Whoa, book! Alright, sir. Thank you all for your patience. I believe you would all prefer a swift resolution, so I appreciate your kind cooperation with our identification process. Please convey to everyone what I just told you. Well, everyone? Our director's here on the phone to guide us through the process. First of all, what exactly is identification? We compare various mysterious occurrences in the field to our center's records. This is to determine which urban myths match the specifics. So identifying helps us figure out what to do next. But you don't need to hear our investigation report first? Such is the power of my vision. I am already aware of your investigation results. The director is basically an anomaly himself. Let us begin by laying out what exactly happened here. This started around Mio and Eiko-san. They both encountered a suspicious intruder, correct? That's right. This intruder that they witnessed. The first key factor is whether they really existed. The pictures were uploaded to social media, Do you suspect that they are fake pictures? That is not what this is about. People tend to think they saw things that don't exist, and get caught up in that possibility. We need to ascertain this anomaly's existence from objective facts, instead of relying solely upon their accounts. Objective facts? Miss Azumi, I understand you have already gathered the necessary clues. With your power of clairvoyance. Yes, I think. So, Miss Azumi, could you kindly recap the clues you found by investigating with clairvoyance? So, okay, we saw a shadowy figure. I saw a shadowy figure. I believe that's the entity that made Mio feel watched and that Eiko-san saw. I don't know if it was a human or anomaly, but I think something must have been present in that room. Oh, yo, great! Through testimonies and clues from your clairvoyance, you were able to narrow down the rumor. We were able to confirm that some entity was indeed here. Whoa, 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 what is this? Let us focus on what exactly that shadowy figure might have been. Miss Azumi, I believe you found some form of evidence that said the shadowy figure was present in Mio-san's room. Was there anything that caught your eye? You mean other than the shadow I saw with clairvoyance? Yes, there was a clue you came across while investigating. If you were watching with your vision, you could just tell me. I might not always be around so conveniently, and this is your training day. So let me ask you, Miss Azumi. Where was there evidence of the shadowy figure, who supposedly appeared in Mio-san's room? The bathroom. The unit bathroom felt kind of strange. Ah, splendid! What did you feel was strange about the bathroom? The toilet. Let me guess. The toilet seat being upright? Mio's the type who closes the lid, too. There's no way she'd leave the seat up. Excellent! What matters here is not the toilet seat itself, but the gender constraints it indicates. All the more as the resident had been consistent about handling the lid. Which means the third presence in the room would have been male, a man. More pages flipping. We get a second tower of whatever this is. What in the what? What would an open toilet lid tell you? Okay, Azumi, come on. Even I can do it. A mysterious entity was witnessed as a shadowy figure. It took actions that were clearly divergent from the residents. The seat substantiates this. The indication that the shadowy figure was likely male. Huh? So this anomaly chose to relieve itself? You shouldn't assume what an anomaly would or wouldn't do. Some anomalies cause unscientific phenomena, while others act just like humans. Wonderful! This urban myth's traits are seeping out onto the light. Director-san, are you enjoying this? Miss Azumi, your next choice will be vital. Sure. A shadowy figure of male gender appears in your home. When exactly, and from where? I remember Mio saying it appeared out of nowhere. Anomalies are tied to specific locations. There always is something about where they appear. So, Miss Azumi. Yes. Do you recall who first witnessed the anomaly? Let me scroll up. Eiko witnessed the shadow first, right? Yeah, Eiko saw it. Oh, I was right to be sus of you, wasn't I? It was Eiko-san. She saw it when they were getting ready to sleep. Yes, indeed. Mio-san's room had only one bed. So, Eiko-san improvised a bed on the floor and was about to lie down. So, Miss Azumi, do you know where Eiko-san saw the male intruder? Oh, he was under the bed. Under the bed, I'd guess. Eiko-san would have been trying to sleep just in front of the bed. Brilliant! Exactly. Eiko-san noticed the man hiding under the bed. This isn't a ghost at all, is it? This is a whole-ass dude! The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be... Oh, yeah, we're powering up. Tokte! Beddo no shita no otoko. The man under the bed. Or maybe it is a ghost. The man under the bed? Hey, I know that one. The one with a machete or axe. Hides under your bed with his weapon of choice. Really? Yes, it's a popular urban myth. Possibly originating in the United States. Yes, I think he was holding something. An axe? Might have been. Director-san, what should we do? What could I do? Need to think something. Yes, about that. This urban myth is difficult to guard against. Huh? Other sightings vary, an initial and only encounter, or another case where it jumped around from victim to victim. The unpredictability of its next action is what makes this anomaly so compelling. Compelling? Mio is in trouble here, right now. Tell me what to do already. As I said, this one cannot be countered. So you can head back to the center for now. There's something else we'd like you to work on. Oh? What if it shows up today as well? You seem to misunderstand, Miss Azumi. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center is an investigational organization focusing on urban myths. We are neither makeshift police nor bodyguards. That is beyond our scope. That's a terrible thing to say. Oh, hello, Altlight. I just wanted to protect Mio. Oh, it's okay, Azumi. You don't have to force yourself. We understand your boundaries, so you might want to call it a day. But, Eiko-san... Azumi, I don't know what to do. Mio... Don't worry, my... Okay, really? Okay, I don't trust Eiko. I really don't. He'd show up real quick if anything happens. I'll watch over Mio. Mio, listen. Yes? I'd like you to have this, at least, as a lucky charm. It's a letter. It might help you feel more at ease when you're in trouble or worried. Thank you, Azumi. I'll read this letter. Well, we should call it a day. Please rest well, Mio. I've rechecked the locks. Should be good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Are we gonna see her get jumped in 4K? Oh, no. It's... Why is this even happening? Azumi, help me. Oh, boy. Whew, scared me. Just... No, it's never... Mio, don't pick up. Don't pick up. Do not pick up. Girl, no. No. Do not pick up. Oh, hello. Eiko-san. Yes, yes. Thank you for your help these last few days. I'm glad I wasn't alone. Oh, no. I know you're busy with work, so please. Yes, all locked. Balcony and entrance. The chain's in as well. Yes, bedtime for me. You too. Oh, he's there. Oh, he's there. Oh, he is so there. Oh, no. Oh, Mio. Oh, Mio. Rest in pieces. Oh, no. Again. Oh, he does have legs. No. No. Wait, okay. Did this ghost thing just actually take a piss in her apartment? What? Okay, man. Oh, she's so dead. Oh, she's so dead. Oh, she's so dead. Jasmine, this does not look good. Looks like the anomaly struck again. Seriously? Mio call you or what? No, I can't seem to reach Mio. I guess you gotta go when you... Okay, but that's the thing. Does it even have, like, a digestive tract? Does it urinate? Does it have that capability? That's what I want to know. But I heard from Eiko-san early this morning. She told me Mio had a really rough time again. She'll tell me what happened when I get there, I think. Wait. Is this new mess that bad? Even worse. Eiko-san and Mio are being flamed on social media again. Mio is really upset about it. Oh, she's not dead? Is she not dead? Not sure I get what's going on. We should probably take a scroll, yeah? Urban myths come out of rumors, remember? Might just affect what that dude under the bed does, too. Start by checking social media, like before. Yes. I'll try looking around. Alright. You got a message from the boss, man. So we should start from Eiko-san's account. Nice. Already on it? First thing, let's check what happened to Mio and Eiko. And also why they're being inflamed again. That's it. Go for it. Understood. My dear friend Mio was attacked again. I want the police to formally launch an investigation. And those of you taking the opportunity to snoop on our personal lives, get one of your own. Snooping around for personal information. Blowing up again. These two get more attention than the case itself. We should check how far these guys are digging. Also, why this photo? Yeah, no, that's... Why this photo? Weird that they'd post this with all the heat. You call it your personal life while posting... Okay, yeah. Was there anyone who went to break and enter because their address was docked? Okay, I'm seeing the ACAB. Okay, yoga studio, Shin, not the place. Was there anyone who went to break and enter because their address was doxed? They learned that a girl is living alone. Okay, no. Is Eiko that Eiko? She's still pulling stunts like this. Oh? Is that Eiko then? Pretty famous. What a comment, though. I don't know this Eiko girl. Is she famous? Eiko is Eiko 5S, right? She had quite the following. Eiko 5S. Yeah, that's right. She was well known while using this handle. So Eiko-san used to be known as Eiko 5S? I should note that down. I think I'm going to look into Eiko 5S. Eiko's former account? Yeah, I might turn up something to go for it. Oh man, they got her full name. Oh, that's so messed up. Okay. So let's look into Eiko's old account first. She was on TV before as a college incident. Former influencer, okay. Click here for more. Old article? Maybe they're quick. I don't know. Okay. Let's search for Mio then. Oh god, no, they doxed her fully. Oh god, they got her. Why post Mio's personal details? Humans. Some just rush ahead without a thought for consequences. Okay, so Mio's been like fully doxed. Oh, we have an alt account. No one's posting stuff they want to keep secret. Mio had one. Post is going places. Bloom 30. Catch up on what's being said. Yes. Thing is, her name isn't that unique, so search hits may be too wide. Look for more keywords that might lead to Mio herself. Which keyword? Papakatsu? Flant? She had sugar daddies? No. What? Zami, Mio's your friend, right? Any word from her? No. I need to see her so we can talk directly. This is where the rumor started. Do this to Mio, but we should use the word, search the word sugar dating too. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, these, oh. I hate how, like, I hate how accurate internet this is. Oh my god. Sugar dating has its share of these rumors. In the realm of might be. Okay. Let's find Bloom 30. Bloom 30, sugar dating. Okay. Look at the sugar dating. Papakatsu papakatsu yacchatte ta ka, Mio-chan. Mio. Well, some role model figures make how-to manuals and such, so that pays the... Oh, Aiko got her into this, didn't she? Yeah. Oh, Aiko set her up. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I thought sugar dating was mostly an individual choice, but some people play dispatch. Is there anything can be turned into a business, but this says a duo investigating urban myths. Moving on, seconded. Now, what happens with just sugar dating? Wait, sugar dating Echo 5S. Nope. There we go. This is some this is not some truest rumor. It's real. They put a chip in. Oh god. Oh, conspiracy. Okay, but okay, honestly, we have to kind of believe in the conspiracy theorists here. Lady 8 Feet. Sounds like a celebrity or movie star. Never heard of her? Guess there are people like that. Legit monster lady, so tall she can peek into second floor. Ah, Hashaku-sama. Yeah, that one's famous. What about this? No. Okay, wait, let's go back to this. The rumors. You shouldn't just believe all of what's written here. This might be related to why the anomaly appeared in the first place. Yes. Wish I could put a stop to all this. Mio's past dug up. Okay. Okay. Zami, what you doing? I posted myself from my own account. I had to put it out there. Please don't insult Mio without knowing anything. Give it a rest. Huh? Isn't that just fuel for the fire? I can't just sit and watch. While Mio is feeling so much pain. Guess you're the type who only learns from experience. That white knight spirit you got there is fine and all, but you should really think before you act. Wow. Up to you, though. Zami does what Zami will. You can wrap up searching the socials. Time to prep for on-site. Understood. Okay. Okay, so my current theory is that Aiko set Mio up to do sugar dating, right? Like, her whole job hunting business or whatever, like, that it's a front for what she's doing. And she is linked to the man under the bed somehow. I don't know if she's, like, trying to get rid of people who've seen something. Or, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Here we go. Yes. I'll ask Mio as much as I can about the stalker and her past. If you go all out like that, it'll be way too overwhelming. There are other directions you can look into. Think before you pry. But if you're fine with possibly losing a friend, be my guest. I see. Thank you, Jasmine. I'll be careful. This place. Mio, are you alright? Azumi, yes, I'm not hurt or anything. How did you survive that? What did he do? What did he do? Glad you're safe, at least. I kept thinking if only you'd been there with me yesterday. Azumi, I really don't know what to do. I know, I'm sorry. Talk to me when you feel up to it. No pressure, okay? I'm all geared up to help Mio. But what exactly should I look into? Hey, don't ask me. But some stuff you could check out. This anomaly, dude under the bed, is showing up at Mio's like a bad habit. So maybe the anomaly was born from some connection to Mio herself. Affection, jealousy, malice, many urban myths are born from people's emotions. Might want to poke around that angle. Anyhow, it's up to you. Connections between the anomaly... Okay, actually, can I just say something? I really like how they changed Mio's... not Mio, Azumi's sprite to a thinking sprite there, even though it wasn't her turn to talk. It's very nice detail. Duly noted. Okay, thank you, Jasmine, I'm on it. Okay. Well, Mio, I kind of have to talk to you, girl. I'm sorry. Are you doing okay, Mio? Azumi, could you stay with me? I'll answer anything. I'll do what I can. I'll be right here. It'll be okay. Don't push yourself too much. I saw the post. I saw Aiko-san's post. You were attacked again. I didn't really want her to post about it. Aiko-san convinced me that at times like these, it's better to speak up. And I felt she was right. Who could the man be? Any idea who the man under the bed might be? I don't think so. Were you hurt? Mio, you weren't hurt, were you? Was anything stolen? I'm okay, thanks. I wasn't hurt and nothing was stolen. What happened last night? That's what I want to know. I don't want to make you relive it all, but could you tell me what happened last night? About last night. Yes, it's okay. I can tell you. Yesterday, after everyone went home, Aiko-san was still worried and called me from her place. I checked the locks as I was talking on the phone, then hung up. When I turned around... The man was there? Yes, he was in my room, even though I definitely locked the door. What was that, Azumi? Are you okay? Sorry, thinking about it is really terrifying. Hey, take it easy on yourself, okay? I'm okay. You're here to help, after all. I'll do what I can. I think he was holding an axe or something. It slowly came closer. I think I passed out then. Next thing I remember, it was morning. Azumi, I'm really scared. What should I even do? Please. Mio. You'll be alright. I'll figure this out. Take a deep breath. Okay. Mio's really scared. We need to find a way to keep this anomaly from showing up again. Man attacked Mio. I should recap on what we've gathered. Ooh, that is a sprite. He keeps reappearing. This man under the bed. The man under the bed appeared at this person's home. Mio's home. The man appeared in front of Mio. It's anomaly showing up in Mio's room. What's going on? Interesting. Examine. According to the urban myth, he crawls out from under here? I see something. Wait, no. A creepy doll. I don't recall Mio being into this kind of stuff. I should check with her. Peek under the bed. Yes, definitely room for one person. I don't see any secret openings or anything. Sorry for not filling you in. Mio isn't hurt, but seems quite upset. So please avoid asking her about sensitive matters. Oh, or you're just trying to keep us away from the truth. I'm on to you. I am on to you. If it helps, I can tell you about what Mio told me. Details, please. Aiko-san, may I ask about the details you didn't mention when you called earlier? What happened to Mio last night after we left? I came to check on Mio this morning and found her passed out. I immediately took care of her, but she's still been in distress ever since. So I listened to her story, then got in touch with you. take a peek. Nowhere to hide on the balcony either. Okay, I'm gonna ask Mio about the doll, and then I'm gonna put the glasses on. Mio, a few things. Is this yours? There's something I'd like you to look at. Is this yours? No, it's the first time I've seen it. Where did you find it? Under the bed. Goodness, that's so... What exactly is going on, Azumi? Maybe it means something? I really don't know, sorry. It's kind of disturbing. I'll hold on to this for now. Okay. Glasses. Whoa! Whoa! This man-like shadow might be the intruder who scared Mio last night. Let's look closer. I should take a closer look at the man's shadow. Speaking of which, it doesn't really look like he's threatening her. Is he just watching? But why? Creepy. Observe. Yes, this shadow definitely looks like it appeared from under the bed. But how does something appear from under your bed? Can't even lock them out. How can we prevent this man from showing up? Is the doll like a waypoint or like a vessel for it? What are you? Is this a body? Oh, wait, I'm looking into the past, so... Is this Mio then? Was she lying here? Is it really Mio? The features are all blurry. It does look like a girl, but I should make sure. How do I check about the shadow near the entrance? Or I guess I can just ask Mio about it. Oh, what are you? Is this Shadow the man who attacked Mio yesterday? Probably, but what is he doing? I know it's not a ghost, but I'm just as scared. I hate those haunted houses where you need to walk through yourself. I need to gather clues on this man. But it just looks like he's searching the shelves. Sneaking in, going through the shelves for Mio's belongings? Is he interested in Mio herself? Interested? Oh, gross. Okay. Let's think things over for a bit. What is the man under the bed's purpose? Wait. Maybe there's this... I'm so confused. What is the man under the bed known for? The man under the bed from the urban myth. He is said to carry an axe or machete and to kill residents of the room, correct? That's right, he's famous for something like that. But Mio hasn't been physically harmed. In that case, what were the intruder's actual intentions? Maybe he wants... Maybe he just wants to scare her. Maybe he wants to suddenly appear in front of you and scare you? From the shadow's movement, that's how it looks to me. Does this mean he actually just has an interest towards Mio? That would mean this anomaly isn't really the man under the bed. Then again, he's showing up from under the bed in a locked room? Makes no sense whatsoever. Are we doing this right? Let's think it through. I want to help Mio somehow. But the intruder appears from under the bed, however carefully she locks up. What am I supposed to do? Oh. Blocking the space under the bed with furniture? But blocking the space under the bed with furniture. If it's showing up from under the bed, we could just fill the space, couldn't we? Okay. Yo, Mio girl, I need to check with you. Mio, a few things. By the way, the place where you passed out, is it where I'm standing now? Yes, well, on a call with Aiko-san and checking the window and door locks one by one. But how did you know? How did I, just a hunch? Bunch of hunches? Is this about the weird things you see that you mentioned before? Yeah, more or less. Okay. I haven't checked the bathroom yet. If you hid somewhere, it'd be here. Don't see anything strange. Sturdy, reliable door chain. Pretty unlikely it's been tampered with. Remember. Mio mentioned checking the locks as she talked on the phone, so it's unlikely she forgot to lock anything. Let's try blocking it. Okay, let's fill the space up and done. Alrighty, yep, this should work. Now the man under the bed has no way to get in or out. We're safe. I hope. Who could the man be? Eiko-san, do you have any idea what the monster that attacked Mio is? The anomaly. A girl as cute as Mio might have caught some creep's eye somewhere, of course. Maybe her ex-boyfriend? She mentioned moving here because her ex started stalking her. Her ex stalked her? But you mentioned it was a monster that showed up, correct? Then maybe not? Well, urban myths can come from obsession, it seems. Thank you for letting us know. Yo, Jasmine. Help G out. Got the hang of it? Yes, I think so, gradually. Oh, Jasmine, what could we possibly do for Mio? About that anomaly and also with social media blowing up. It is tough to watch, I get it, but our job is to figure out the anomaly itself. We can track down the rumor source on social media, but we can't do anything about it. Working with us means you need to get the urban myth investigation part down, first and foremost. But yes, you're right. Mio said she had no idea who the intruder might be. Maybe it really is a supernatural monster showing up all of a sudden? There's gotta be more to it than that. Though this case does involve an urban myth, so it is possible. But Mio, it doesn't matter whether Mio's being truthful or not. It's just more info to consider, okay? Jasmine, you're so mature and grounded. Pfft, whatever. We found this. Jasmine, I found this under the bed. What the? Wait, this doesn't belong to Mio. I asked her and she said no. She seems shaken. Is there some meaning to this doll? No idea. Could mean something, could mean nothing. Okay, what am I missing? What have I not checked? Oh, the ex-boyfriend. Yeah, okay. Hey, Mio, I kinda heard about your ex-boyfriend from Aiko-san. Okay. Not exactly a secret, but I didn't think it was related. Seems like these anomalies are sometimes born from such people's emotions, so... I just want to check. Would you mind telling me a bit more? Okay, I can share it with you then. It was 2 years ago, I think. We were only dating for a month or so. Don't know if that even qualifies as an ex. He was the control freak. He was the guy who stalked me like I mentioned yesterday. Tell us about him. Could you tell me a bit more about him? Around age 30... Ooh! Age 30, medium height and build. Said he worked at a famous company and cared a lot about his reputation. Had a lot to say about my daily habits, certain foods are bad for my health, and so on. He was a clean freak and uptight. Kept insisting I do what I said, or do what he said, so I got scared. I see. That's why you broke up after a month or so. Yeah, but he kept texting me, saying he was nearby and asking to meet. Around that time, I heard this place was available, so I moved here as fast as I could. Makes sense. Gotcha, thanks. Ex turned stalker. Did the anomaly arise from this person's obsession? Interesting. Yep, Zammy, I'll be heading out. Oh, it's already dark. I think I should stay with Mio tonight. Oh yeah? Boss man told you to come back. Gonna pass on that? Just got a text wall about the center's purpose and your debt and blah blah blah. Yeah, I know already. Duty calls? I'll stay here tonight. I need to go grab fresh clothes, but I should be back in no time. Huh? Really? Thank you so much. You should head back and rest. More people being here won't necessarily solve anything. Makes sense if Eiko-san is staying. Okay then, if you say so. Azumi? Are you leaving? Mio. But Eiko-san will stay with you. Also, we took preventative measures against the man under the bed. He shouldn't be showing up from there anymore. I think. Really? Thank you so much, Azumi. Sure thing. I hope you get some good rest tonight. You're really my best friend, you know? I'm so glad I listened to your advice. Okay. The scene from the intro where Azumi was hiding was from 3 days later. Or like, we time traveled 3 days before from that. This is the second, oh, okay. Also, I'm gonna reset, oh god, my arms are so messed up. Alright, what do we think, chat? Does the man under the bed show up from a place that is not the bed? I think yes. Oh god. It's nothing. There's no way. I'm thinking too much. Azumi told me he's no longer coming out from under the bed. And Eiko-san is almost here. Maybe I should go meet her. I'm more scared here alone. Nope, 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 girl, stay. No, stay where you are. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Why did you leave? Why? Ah! Oh, that is a sprite. No, why are you doing this? But if we're correct, then his purpose isn't to harm her. What? Eiko-san, please hurry, hurry. What is this? Oh my god! Huh? What? Okay, these are parameters I was not prepared for. Jasmine? Yeah, what? Eiko-san called me this morning. Mio was attacked again, this time in the apartment hallway. What? No way. It's my fault. Mio wanted me to stay with her. Not much she could have done, Zami. Like the boss man said, we aren't exactly bodyguards. I understand that, but... Anyway, I just heard from them again, and Mio's at Eiko-san's place now. Makes sense. You know Eiko's address? Yeah, she sent it to me. Gotcha, head to Eiko's then. We should check out Mio's place as well, but if she's out, it'd be locked. Thank you for all your help, Jasmine. Eiko's place. Eiko-san, is Mio safe? Yes, thankfully, she's in the back. No physical harm, at least. I'm glad to hear that. Then the anomaly didn't do anything this time, either. About that, you need to see this. What the? Is this Mio's room? Yes, and there's more. This photo has somehow been posted on social... Who and... Oh no, who would do such a thing? Maybe the edited one she posted before. I can't see how else. Mio says she ran back into her room and immediately locked the door. And how could anyone take this pic? Yes, exactly. How is it even possible? I don't know either. I should go talk to Mio first. You do that. She's really upset. Wasn't able to tell me much. But she might be more comfortable talking to you. I'm on it. Okay. Okay. That was a turn that I didn't expect. Mio's safe at least, yeah? What could I have done for her? And what to do now? Hey, regrets aren't gonna help much at this point. We're in the Urban Myth Dissolution Center and we investigate anomalies. Use your time on working out the anomaly and handling her problem. You're right. Will do. You know, I hate to say this, but those sugar dating rumors on socials, they're likely related in some way. I think it's time to ask about that. Be careful about how you put it, though. And yeah, that's up to you, as usual. Yes. First, let's go talk to Mio, and then ask about those rumors. Observe. Painting. I can tell it's an expensive piece. Mio, what's up? Mio, are you okay? Why is this happening? I didn't do anything. Why me? I'm here now. It'll be alright. What happened? Mio, please tell me what you can. What happened back in your room? I was too anxious to stay there alone. Eiko-san was already on her way back too. So I headed out. But then... a creepy guy was standing in the hallway. Huh? I was so scared. Oh god. Yeah. Wait, so your room got covered in red while... Hey, Azumi? Didn't you say the man under the bed wouldn't be showing up anymore? I went out on my own because I believed what you said. I thought it would work. I'm sorry. What happened next? Mio, I'm sorry for what you're going through. I'll do my best to help you in whatever way I can. Oh, and my body has disconnected, so I need to go calibrate. But okay, let's collect my thoughts while I'm doing this. So, okay. I'm very much willing to believe that... Okay. This isn't some run-of-the-mill ghost. Right? Like, it has a purpose, obviously. You just don't know what it is. Tell me in detail, please. The man you saw in the hallway. He entered your room even though you'd locked up with the... Yes. I hadn't even been away for 5 minutes. It's impossible. How could he pull something like that off? You saw a man in your room. You ran back into your room and it was all red. Wait, the man couldn't have snuck into your room before you, right? Was he there when you got back in? He was in the hallway. I entered my room and locked the door. The room was already a mess somehow. He just popped up out of the floor. Mio? About the posted photo. About the photo of your room that was posted. Any idea who might have done that and why? I don't know, and I can't live there anymore. Why me? Well, I need to move? I don't have that kind of money. Real. About Mio's room. Mio, after your room was ransacked and covered in red, did you notice anything else wrong there? I haven't really looked. Didn't have time. From those photos posted online, the main thing was the red stains, right? I think so. We'll probably be investigating your room, so if you noticed anything... I often trip on things, so I try to keep things tidy and not leave anything on the floor. If anything's fallen, the mess might be his doing. Right, your room is always so neat. My own room is such a mess. If you need to check my room, here, take my keys. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. What to do now? Mio, what do you plan to do? I think that room really isn't safe for you. Yes, I agree. So I've decided to stay at Eiko-san's for a while. She says she'll stay by my side at all times, that I shouldn't worry. Oh. Is this how Eiko coerces people into her side? Yeah, I see. I have to ask you about this, Mio, I'm sorry. It might be difficult to talk about it, but can I ask you about the rumors online? Azumi, does that have anything to do with all this? I'm sorry, I don't know yet. Do you prefer we don't ask? It's okay, I can tell you. It's true that I did sugar dating, like they're saying. Mio. Living alone, going to school, and working on the side was overwhelming. Then a friend suggested I try it, that everyone... Okay, so Eiko didn't coerce her. It's normal, so I started it too. You get it, right? 5 hours of work after classes, or just 2 hours with some middle-aged guy. Oh, Mio. And you earn the same as a week's worth of part-time pay. But I didn't think they'd dig all that up. And then... And did anything else happen? My parents just found out what's been going on, or oof. I'm from a small farming town. Rumors spread so fast in the countryside. I was thinking of going home after graduation. Now I don't think I can. Mio. Oh, value your body, girl, please. But oh man. Queen size bed. Anything under it? Nothing at all. I thought beds offered storage space as well. What kind of lifestyle doesn't need them? This high up intruding must be high stakes. It's one way of living safely. If Mio could live here. Alright. Glasses on. Aha! Aha! The shadow is really calm. So still it's scary. This is Eiko, right? Aha! Maybe this is Eiko-san. Look around. Eiko-san's room is spacious, but doesn't feel like she has that many visitors. No shadows besides Eiko-san here. Okay. Don't worry about Mio. Oh, I'm gonna worry about Mio. Eiko-san, Mio told you about her room, right? How could such a thing happen just as I was out getting my clothes? Her room was drenched in red. That apartment really is no good for her. What do you mean? No good for her? What do you mean? That place is mostly for students. Many of our uni students live there, so I'm familiar with it. It's close to the station with lots of storage, the catch being that security really isn't up to par. So I'm thinking, Mio should be living in a much better quality apartment. Maybe even this very apartment. Oh, okay. Eiko, I don't know if you're just being nice, but I can't help but be suspicious of you right now. It makes me feel like you're trying to corner Mio into living with you. I think maybe you should refrain from actively posting anything for now. In my book, having a voice is the best offense and defense. That's how I've won my battles. That reminds me, who was it that posted the room photo anyway? I wonder who posted the photo of Mio's room and why. Not just the poster, but the reposters too. They're all the same. The slightest hint of blood in the water, and zing, they rush over to feast like the desperate piranhas they are. Reactions like that will probably never change. How is Mio doing? She's barely eaten anything since coming here. Hasn't touched her phone at all, with her socials blowing up like that. She isn't talking to me much either, so she must really be at her breaking point. We need to keep a close eye on her. Why take such good care of Mio? Yeah, why do you take such good care of Mio? They're all judging Mio for her sugar dating past, but my own part-time jobs weren't always that clean. As a single woman who works, goes to school, job hunts, and attempts to have a life, it's that much harder. Mio reminds me so much of my younger self. I really want to help her. It's really kind of you, Eiko-san, and I want to believe you, but I'm going to keep my suspicions raised until this is resolved. I'm sure Mio can make as much money as she wants. So I'm hoping we can get her to move into this apartment. Wouldn't the rent here be way beyond her budget? I can lend her money and connect her with lucrative workplaces. You'll help convince her too, won't you? Youth is a virtue in itself, and virtue helps you earn. As long as you know your value and where to monetize it, it's easy. Okay, see, now you're sounding so much more suspicious, lady. You too. How about you ditch that tasteless part-time gig and come work with me? You'll be living like this in no time. I'll think about it. About the rumors around Mio that are trending right now. The internet is such a cesspool, isn't it? Okay, that I agree with. Digging up this and that on a woman being stalked by an intruder. I've been through plenty of that myself, so it no longer bothers me. So then why did you post about it? Regular girls will be scarred for life. They'll lose faith in society. I didn't know you were so famous. You've been through a ton. You're internet famous, aren't you? I'm sorry, I didn't know. Oh, that was a long time ago. They used to call me a rising star influencer in my uni days. But now that I founded a company, I'm way past that silly phase. Yo, Jazz. Someone's living the high life. Must be rolling in it. Yeah, seems like it. Doors to the building entrance in this apartment are both self-locking. Might have cost a fortune. 300 or 400k a month? 300k yen? For monthly rent? Okay, so that's about 3k Canadian. Which honestly, in the current economy, is kind of believable. Yeah, that's not so rare in central Tokyo, you know. I thought this might be a safe place to live, but wow. How should I investigate? What's a good way to do this? Talk to Mio. Eiko might have some info as well. What kind of questions? What should I ask them about? Details on what happened and that too, but oh yeah, have you checked the rumors on socials I have? Not a fun topic, but around sugar dating and all that. Not sure if it'll lead to answers, but you should at least ask. You're right, I'll check with them. Impossible. I talked with Mio, but it's impossible. She's gone bonkers or what? No, what happened can't have happened. It was a matter of minutes, not even 5. She went back to her room and locked up in 1 or 2 minutes, but he was there inside. Less than 5 minutes. Sounds more and more like an anomaly. She say anything about the dude? Mio's room. Jasmine, Mio lent me the keys to her place. Yeah, well, let's cut out the zipping back and forth. We can head there when you're done here. Yes. I think I'm done here, right? I've asked her everything. Okay, yeah, Jasmine, I think we're good to go. Oh no? Oh, I haven't checked this desk normally, have I? These piles on the desk might be paperwork for Eiko-san's company. Let's take a quick peek. Job hunting consultation, promotion support, events dispatches, the works. Look at the documents. Looks like purchase orders and contracts with their clients. Not finding any leads on who the man might be, of course. Maybe I should just ask Eiko-san if she knows anyone suspicious. Anything come to mind? Who could the man be? Any idea who the intruder might be? I get the feeling that he isn't trying to directly hurt Mio, though he definitely is obsessed with her. Could it be her ex-boyfriend? I feel like that's too obvious of a mislead. The person you're thinking of, could they be Mio's ex-boyfriend turned stalker? Wow, how did you know? Oh, it's just, a hunch. I mean, that's just me speculating, though. I do feel like there are enough signs to suspect that piece of work. I've talked to both of them for now. Maybe we should be heading to Mio's room. But I'm worried about Mio. Should I stay with her? Then again, for now, she should be fine if she stays here with Eiko-san. And she is saying so herself. Yeah, that's right. If they'll be together all the time, she won't have to worry. Exactly. I'll get the car. Let's get on with it. Vroom vroom. Oh, God. What is this, though? It's not blood, is it? You know, why is it that the man under the bed shows up in an apartment hallway? Did you think of something? Yeah, lots. Dude's only been popping up from under the bed so far, right? Makes sense, under the bed and all that. Why is he strutting down hallways? Oh, about that. I kind of blocked up the space under the bed, so maybe that might have changed something. Blocked up the space? What's the big idea here? I'm sorry, I thought that might stop the man from showing up. Mio is so stressed out. Listen, I know why you feel that way, but random fixes by amateurs may end up too risky. Though we don't know for sure if blocking that space made all this happen. You're absolutely right. I'm sorry, Hey, I'm not saying it's your fault. Just a heads up for next time. Ask me when you're unsure, okay? It's never a burden. Now, understood. Thank you, Jasmine. I'll be sure to put the bed back to how it was before. First thing, let's check the red-soaked room. Also, if the man under the bed was here, he should have left a shadow. I should check on the shadow with clairvoyance. Oh god. Ugh, it's red all over. The smell is making me sick. There's no way Mio could keep living here. It is blood. Books tossed around. Did the man under the bed do this? Feels strange that he'd want to mess up just the books. I'd hate if the pages got scrunched up. Let's sort these out a bit. Yuck, I touched the blood. But it seems dry already, not coming off. The books are super bloody, or maybe not. The sides facing the floor aren't stained. Where was this book originally? Wait, if the sides facing the floor aren't stained, then that means the book was on the floor before the blood happened. A blood-soaked bookmark. Oh, it's a small note. Not a bookmark. 9 p.m. Leave near door. Leave the doll by the door, I'm assuming what that is. Delivery memo, perhaps? Nah, Azumi. Nah, Azumi. The shelves are splattered with blood, too. Ugh, red all over the shelves. Maybe I should take a look with the glasses on? Shelves are a total mess. I know Mio usually keeps things tidy. Also, some of the shelves are empty. Something could be here. Okay. Extra space. Let's think things over for a bit. Something is off about the books all over the floor. It's weird that they'd want to mess up just the books. Why aren't any ideas coming to me right now? Try thinking step by step. The splattered blood and scattered books. Picturing both together will confuse you. True. Mio wouldn't leave books strewn around, correct? Not Mio. Her room is always tidy and clean. What would happen if blood were to be splattered in such a room? If the blood was splashed on shelves full of books and knickknacks? This means that those books all over the floor... Maybe they... fell from the shelves before the room was splattered all red. No, it's on purpose. Oh. Oh, yeah, no, sorry, after. What am I saying? It has to be after. I'm dumb. Maybe they... No? What? Oh, it's the order. For some reason, before the room is splattered red. There we go. Okay, so no, it wasn't after. I'm being dumb. Maybe they found the shelves from before the room was splattered red. That must be it. The man under the bed might have bumped into the shelves before splashing blood everywhere. Or maybe he threw the books all over the room first, then followed up with the blood? But why would he do that? Alright. Glasses on. Oh. That's kind of... Yikes, is that a bug or something? What the heck? No way, nope, no way, no bugs. Thanks, bye. Nope, you gotta look closer out to me, I'm sorry. Arms and legs galore. Why is he stuck to the shelves? Looking closer, it is a human-like face. What is it? Those hands? Looks weird, moves weird, rather for someone searching for books. He just splashed it. It's doing something. Tossing something around? I'm probably seeing him in the act of splattering the room red, but why do such a thing? Whoa! What are you? You're different than before. An eyeball monster, on closer look, seems to have a body, too. It's staring at something and blinking furiously. Creepy. What is it looking at? I wonder what it's watching. Need to stand in its shoes. Should be okay. There's no way to touch it. Let's see. I can scan the whole room from here. Kitchen nearby, bed and balcony in the back. This looks familiar. This is where the person who took the photo was standing. Plans that the lock's been tampered with? Nope. This is wild. Red all over the walls and floor. It smells horrible in here. The boss man would be into it, though. Assuming it's the man under the bed myth, this stuff is blood. So it really is blood? About the red room. Why would he want to throw this blood around the room? You know, there was that pic posted online. Yes, this one. Maybe he did all this just for the post? Wait, what? Why would anyone do that? Whose shadow at the entrance? Let's think things over for a bit. What was that shadow I saw through the glasses at the door? Doesn't this mean a one-eyed monster was there? Miss Azumi, what exactly was your power about? Clairvoyance shows me the past, the memory of each location. Precisely. It seems that the less you know about what you see, the more abstract they appear, possibly even as monstrosities. Avoid over-focusing on the shadows' shapes and forms. Try to deduce what they are doing from the clues you found. I see. Thank you for the advice. And there I go, thanking my imaginary resident director boss. Ah, well. The shadow I saw by the door through the glasses. What exactly is the shadow doing? Show him taking a picture after the room was splattered. Maybe the traces show him taking a picture after the room was splattered. Could be. The layout is similar to that photo posted online. Try looking around. Check where the photo was taken. You again. Yeah, it's the same as the posted photo. This eyeball monster is probably a clairvoyance view of the man taking that photo. Did he want to see or be seen? If he took the photo, what for? Getting anywhere? I have spent a lot of time examining things, but can't seem to find anything directly related to the man's identity. Right. Right. When the search boils down to this point, someone takes their cue. Their cue? Hey, boss man. And there it is. Supervision, hypervision. Go on, pick up. Right away. Hello? Meguriya speaking. Director-san? Cut the fluff, Zami. Director-san. I felt it might be a good time to give you a call. Ready to report. This case has been identified as a sighting of the man under the bed. The man appeared in Mio's room, which had been carefully locked up, and seemingly attacked Mio, but then splattered the room red, too. So it seems like the man doesn't intend to directly harm Miss Mio. Strangely passive for a man under the bed. He's not attacking with the axe? Plenty of opportunities to. Hey, Director. Oops, my apologies. Of course, the man makes his own decisions. Who am I to comment on his preferences? That's not really, Also compelling is the unexplained phenomenon he caused in a locked room, with no trace of how he broke in. A wraith or a human vapor? No, it likely has a tangible form, so not a wraith or ectoplasm. Director, I'd hate to ask, but... Oh, yes, we can save the speculations later. Savor? Really now? What's crucial here may be the act of splattering the room in red. Does the man under the bed typically work like that? This urban myth has several variations. One of them has the protagonist leaving a friend's place, but heading back to pick up something, and finding that friend's room all dark. They pick up their belongings without turning on the lights so they won't wake their sleeping friend and leave again. When they visit the room the next day, the room is covered in blood with a message reading, "Lucky you left the lights off." A room covered in blood, exactly like Mio's room. Another urban myth exists called the Red Room Curse, but it doesn't quite match this case. By the way, wasn't there something in Mio-san's red-soaked room that caught your eye? Oh, yes, the books from the shelves were scattered around. It seemed that they fell from the shelves before the red mess happened. I see. And so do you, it seems. If the man is still after Mio-san, he will almost certainly manifest again. Not again! Isn't there anything I can do? Your enthusiasm is most charming. In that case, could you kindly inspect this room again tonight? Say what? Mio's place. Oh, is this where we get attacked? The director-san? Do I really need to stay here in Mio's room, alone, in pitch darkness? Anything could jump out. I can't do this. Leaving now. No, you must stay. Jasmine is currently at Eiko-san's place, so we have little choice here. Then I should meet up with her first. I can't do this alone. I see. I was hoping everything might go back to normal for Mio very soon. Mio, yes, you're right. She needs our help right now. More importantly, Miss Azumi, kindly examine the ceiling near the shelves. The ceiling near the shelves? It's way too dark. Need to keep a hand on the walls and furniture. I hate to fall and make noise. Huh? What's this? I think I found the light switch. Director, I'm turning on the lights. Absolutely not. What? Why not? The conditions for the man under the bed to manifest are uncertain. One of them is the lighting in the room. You mean he shows up if the lights are on? Time of day is also an important condition. You haven't turned the lights on, have you? I was just about to. Can't stand this, I'm too scared. We need to hurry. This is where I have to look, right? Hey, I feel something. A squarish frame. As I'd thought. You see? Just there. Eek! What was that? Trapdoor. The ceiling, it's creaking? Hide, Azumi. Huh? Hide now. And we're back to this. Ooh. Oh, God. They got it. Ooh, there's an X. Yeah, is it gone? Director-san, what was that? Yikes. Yes. Zami? Jasmine. There was this man in Mio's room. Eiko's room. It's all red. What? Covered in red. Just like Mio's room. Oh, hey, Chuck. Nice of you to drop by. That was tense. Hold up, wait. Is Eiko a victim too? I was still kind of sus of her. Jasmine, thank you for picking me up. I just had a close call myself. But I'm worried about Mio. How are things over there? Well, those two are safe. I'll take us to Eiko's place, so you take over searching the socials. Know whose account to start with? Eiko-san's, right? I can't imagine her keeping silent after having her room splattered all red. Hey, not bad. Let's get started. Okay. I'll keep an ear open, so just zip on through them. Gotcha. Here goes. Need to check on Eiko-san, but I'm also worried about the heat on Mio's end. I should check on both. Okay. Oh no, this is bad. Eiko-san's posted like we thought. I can't really see the room, but it's definitely all red. Does this mean Eiko's also a target now? On what grounds? What? 30. The one they're saying is Mio's stealth account? Protect? Protector girl, eh? Zami, seems they're onto you. You could check with the glasses, or maybe that's not the best idea. Well, I am gonna check with the glasses. Strong reaction to the words protector girl? This is less about interest and more like, I wouldn't scroll through that, but go for it if you want. Dark Spec News. Dark Spec? What's this about? More like minimal speculation, double serving of delusion. I should check. Let's take a look to be safe. Don't expect too much, but related posts might be worth a look. Go for it. Okay, let's keyword search Dark Spec News. Heh, Dark Spec News. What do they say? The article itself is mostly just a recap, and blowing things out of proportion to scare readers. Buyer beware, speculation free. Good point. Aiko-san's apartment should have cameras, but not sure about Mio's place. Security cam footage. Security cam footage leaked? Come on, world. They spelled Mio's name wrong, so not exactly convincing. Well, it's worth a shot. Alright. Nothing. Okay. Where's the girl who was all don't say bad things about Mio and ya? She runs through the hills just after one yeah, I saw this coming. Wouldn't read the rest, Amy. Okay. Don't post her full name. Yeah, why are they leaking her? Man, why is this so internet? Well, might as well. Rumors are good. Okay. Oh, God. Why are so many people doxing her? It's... Oh, God. Keyword might be too vague. Let's see if we can get security cam footage from that. I'm sorry, Boober Eats? I get this. What do they mean here? They go fuzzy and kind of unclear? Super fuzzy delivery guy, perhaps? Someone's order for late night munchies? Ramen, maybe? It's like an electrical contract? It's like it. They're wearing what seems to be company-issued work uniform. Okay. Let's look into Red Room. Let's try Red Room rumors. Buried treasure under Mion's apartment? What? Pitch black metal? As in a monolith? What if you close it? If you saw the pop-up now and close it, we'd both be goners. Fun. Let's go... No. Actually, it was all me. What happens if I do just rumors? Too many search results. So this is a keyword search. Midnight? True. How far did the doxxing go? True. Any ideas? Any ideas, chat? Oh, I see. You okay? They got to you with that flaming, huh? Yes. I didn't imagine they'd respond that way. It's not their problem, so they'll say whatever they want. But there's no end to it, so I'll do what I can to help Mio. You got the spirit, but your voice is a bit shaky there. I can do this, you know? Yeah, just messing with you. Okay. Back on topic. Right, yeah, okay, weird. Maintenance dude in the pic had creepy written all over him. I want to ask Eiko if anyone similar showed up. Understood. On site at the apartment building, up to Eiko's room we go. Yes. Alright. Where'd Mio go? Wow. Happened while I was in the car waiting. Who done it? Why done it? With this much in-your-face evidence, bet you'd see plenty by clairvoying. Good point. I should scan the room first with the glasses on. Let's do it. Dude's here. The man under the bed. Or is it actually? Is he talking with Eiko-san? Are both shadows from the same point in time? The shadow's clothing is somewhat rugged. Work clothes? Like the uniforms maintenance crew wear. Someone she's working with? Ha 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 ha! I knew I should have been sus with you, Eiko. Looks like a lot like the shadow splattering blood in the back of the other room. This one looks somewhat heavily built, maybe? Feels like this shadow could be important. I should dig deeper. The shadow is Eiko-san working. Observe the moment. Looks very focused on work as her mouth is twisted into a grimace. Eiko-san is so intense even when working alone. What a thing to watch. Kind of scary. Alright, this guy's... Is this a trace of the man under the bed? The shadow's movements are so wild and scary. What is it doing? Is it messing up the papers on the desk? Maybe looking for something specific. Did it have a goal other than splattering blood all around? I'm trying to get rid of evidence. He is busting a move. Whoa, this shadow's throwing something at us. Not quite throwing. Is this from when they splattered blood around the room and made the room all red? Is this before or after Mio and Eiko-san went out to eat? When exactly? Just as bad here at Eiko's as Mio's place was. Wild. Fancy carpet and furniture are done for too. Bummer. How are things on your end? What happened on your end? I was waiting in the car parked nearby, so I could rush in at any sign of trouble. First the two headed out together, probably to eat something like she mentioned in the post. They came back after a couple hours. I watched from the car as they re-entered the building. A short while later, Eiko suddenly calls me up. She was totally panicking over the phone. Yelling about how the room's all red, get in here, and so on. On my end, what did the boss man make you do meanwhile? I was checking Mio's room. Phew. I almost bumped into the man and had to hide under the bed. It's a long story, so I'll report everything later. Huh? Almost met the dude? Getting tossed in the deep end much? Good thing I came to pick you up. About the shadow. Jasmine, I can see a weird shadow left in this room. Probably the culprit who made the room all bloody. Means you just cracked the case, yeah? I can't make out his face, just that he's almost certainly the culprit. Then how about this, to be sure? Check if Eiko and Mio ever left the room besides when they went out to eat. Good idea, I will. Even the fancy bed is all red. Will changing the sheets be enough to get it clean? Yo, Eiko, I need to look at this mess. Furniture, floor, walls. This is terrible. It's a lot to deal with. Yes, truly, I could never have imagined this. I took Mio out to eat, thought it'd be better than being holed up and never going outside. Then we come back to this. Have you told the police? Have you contacted the police? Oh, right, I was so upset I totally forgot. I'll need to report all this damage, I suppose. About your work. Eiko-san, do you ever have work meetings with your clients here? I have online meetings, otherwise I hear them out somewhere. I have them out somewhere. Why? Oh, it's just that I'm wondering about the people you work with. Are you involved with companies whose staff wear work uniforms? Probably, yes. Don't really remember. I do have records of where we sent temporary staff. They should be on my desk, somewhere in all that mess. Your desk. Understood. Thank you. Where is Mio? Eiko-san, I need to talk to Mio. Where is she now? Oh no. She went back home alone. Why? She did? Does Mio know what happened there? She was with me when we got to the building entrance. But why? She said something about getting her things. Oh no. Ugh, I was so upset I forgot to check in. No, girl. I'm sus of you. I'll call her now, and if she's in her room, I'll tell her to stay put and lock up. Yes, please. I need to ask Jasmine to drive us there. Okay, no, but we need to check everything. They look important. How terrible. She mentioned the company documents were on the desk. It's so messy I can hardly make out the words. Peel off the paper. Make sure not to tear anything. Engineer, somehow decipherable? Not jobs that require work uniforms. Whoops, ripped a bit. Yikes, wait, a bloody handprint? Someone must have touched this. Jobs related to medicine? Psychology? It's all caked and scrunched together. Finally! This must be for the maintenance company. It's the only one in these documents. Check the names. Electronic? I can't read this. Surely a company which handles electricity work, though. This document is ruined from all the blood. Let's ask Jasmine for advice on what to do. Why would this happen to Eiko-san's room, too? The man stock both of them got to Eiko-san's place. Why turn it red? Maybe there's some kind of meaning to the red room after all. I think they're destroying evidence, really. They're trying to hide the note. They're trying to hide the documents. Because we're onto them. We're getting close to them, right? This door's reinforced. Should be hard to break in. Yo, Jess. Jasmine? What do you think? Jasmine, what do you make of this? Prob's trying to get to Mio's as she's staying at Eiko's. Headache for us. In what way? It might mean the dude's goal isn't done just yet. So this goes on until he fulfills his goal? What exactly is it? No idea. Wouldn't know. Just hoping this doesn't end like the Urban Myth does. Mio's place. Jasmine, it seems Mio is back at her place and all alone. What? But I saw those two heading back up here. What the? Eiko-san is calling Mio right now. Telling her the situation on our end and to stay in her room. Alright then, I'll have the car ready to go. If you're ready to go, we should hurry to Mio's place. Wait! Please take me with you. Eiko-san? Sure, let's head to Mio's then. I don't know. I'm still not super trustable of Eiko here. Just does not seem right. Everything okay, Mio? Did anything happen? Azumi. I'm fine, I was just waiting. Are you sure? I'm glad, I was really worried. So glad you're safe and sound. I'm gonna wrap up my life here. I really need some closure on this. Mio. Found nothing? Did anything weird happen while you were alone? Not really, no. Are you okay? Are you doing okay, Mio? You think I would be? No, of course not. I'm sorry. Stalked by a creep, named and shamed online. Can't go back to my hometown. I have nowhere to go. Again, this really feels like Eiko is trying to isolate Mio, right? I mean, just making sure. Before you went out to eat with Eiko-san, was there a time where you were both out and left the place unattended? I was at Eiko-san's place the whole time. We only left to go out to eat. Azumi, I'm so fed up and exhausted. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Take a peek. Nothing notable under the bed. Why does the man appear from under the bed anyway? Is there a man from the bathroom or a man from the closet? I'm glad Mio's safe. Right, I need to get her signed for the new place ASAP. I do have a place confirmed already. Just checking. Eiko-san, did you ever step out of the room? At any time besides eating out? I don't think so. I tried hard to calm Mio down and finally convinced her to go eat. Sorry for bothering you again. Besides not going out for groceries or such. You didn't leave the room, not even for short business calls, correct? Tried to remember after you mentioned. I was in the room until we went for a bite. Anything peculiar? Just before we set out, Mio went back up to my room as she'd forgotten something. We headed out together from the ground floor entrance and didn't notice anything weird. Some of the books are missing. Glasses? Glasses on! I get it. This is him climbing down. There's a trap door in the roof. Shadow that looks... This bug-like shadow's creepy arms and legs. Then again, like before, it probably wasn't an actual bug. But if not, why does it look like a centipede? There's something under the bed. Is this the man under the bed? I think it's you, Azumi. Surprisingly small, carrying something on the back. This is me from earlier. Remember. Yesterday, before the man appeared, I heard noise from the ceiling. Means the man who walked past the bed was in the ceiling, right? I hid under the bed so couldn't see, but how did he come down into the room? The shadow is heading to the entrance. Is this a locational memory of the man who walked past the bed earlier? There's a used cup in the sink. Used cup in the sink? The shelves and knife holder are empty. Mio really wants to move. Probably took out what she needs. No notable changes. Good jazz. Ugh, glad Mio's alright. Really had me sweating for a minute. Yes, really. About the investigation. I'm so glad Mio's safe. We should take another look at her place. Yep. Might want to check what went on while she was alone. Knew it. I checked. They never left the room. I thought maybe someone might have snuck in at some point. I was on watch from the car and I don't think the duo is lying. But then, how did the man spread blood around the room? Sure hope it's not something physically impossible. Just making sure. I'll recheck with Eiko-san. She might have left the room for a business call for Mio's comfort. If Mio was on the balcony or in the bathroom then, the living room would have been empty. No info. Nothing noteworthy, no new clues. It's good that you confirmed where the duo was, but then this means... In that case... That would mean the man who was in Mio's ceiling space is able to move anywhere at any time. I think there's more than one. Oh, right. While the red room was happening, you ran into the dude at Mio's place, yeah? Jeez, this is hardcore. I have no idea what's going on. How are we supposed to adapt against such a monster? About Mio. Mio's taking this hard. She said she's so fed up. Might have been yakking with Eiko about moving while they were eating out. Might have been. Eiko's suggestions must be crazy pricey, though. Must be a total headache. About the ceiling space. While you were staying here, have you ever been in the ceiling space? Absolutely not. This whole place is falling apart. It's probably teeming with bugs and rats. Then you don't know how to enter that space, right? I do not. Let's think things over for a bit. The man appears very suddenly, but how? First, you might want to focus on when he manifested in Mio's room. When you hid under the bed, where did he appear from? I heard the ceiling creak and hid under the bed, so there must be a way into the ceiling space, unless he's a ghost. You saw a shadow with your clairvoyance, correct? I keep thinking about that centipede shadow. Why does it look like a centipede? I should focus on whether there's a way in and out of that ceiling space. Yeah, maybe he was climbing up and down, using the shelf boards as footholds. Or footholds. That really makes sense, yeah. Maybe he was climbing up and down using the shelf boards as footholds. Yes, that might explain it. Multiple overlapped shadows climbing up and down looked like a centipede. About the ceiling space. Have you ever been in the ceiling space? Never. Is there even a way in? Right, of course you haven't. Alright, okay. Let's climb up a bit and have a quick look. The view was blocked by this big cardboard box. But there's a hatch in the ceiling. Let's move this big box out of the way. The man climbed up these shelves. I got up here without really thinking, but I'm terrified. Oh, but I gotta help Mio. Here goes. Ceiling space, here I come. Whoa. Was the dude living in here? All dark and dusty, no one here, right? Okay, my eyes are starting to adjust. Not scared, not scared. Let the investigation begin. Bento boxes, energy drinks, even alcohol cans. Doesn't look like trash stuffed up here by a former resident. Oh, Nathan, the glasses let her see visions of, like, the past, basically. They activate her powers, her clairvoyance. It is not a hint at a new Fae form for now. Yeah, this stuff is new. The floor is coated in dust, but the trash is recent. The man was most certainly hiding here. Examine. Starting to see more clearly. Ceiling is low, but quite a bit of space here. What is this? Cardboard? Check under cardboard sheets. Anything lying around that's connected to him? He roached flat beyond belief. Maybe he used the cardboard sheets to lie down without touching the dust? Examine. I see a sliver of light. Is it from Mio's room? Wow, unbelievable. Examine. Can't see much. It's too dark. Glasses on. Yeah, there you are. Oh god, this dude's a creep. Okay. There's a shadow of the man here, too. What is this shadow doing? Looks like he's stuffing something into a box? Or a bag? Check the far end room. Something feels off. I want to look closer, but the shadow is in the way. Glasses show me things through clairvoyance, but this also blocks my view. I knew it. He was here. Not moving much. Is he crouched down? No, he's peeking at what's going on down below. No shadows over here. Glasses off. Take a peek. Saw traces of the man doing something around here. Let's search around. There's something inside. Let's check. Clothing? Ito Electric Services. Isn't this the company in the documents at Eiko-san's place? The man wearing a work uniform that I saw in Eiko-san's room. Does this mean that man was here? I need to tell everyone. Let's not tell Eiko. Yet. The man definitely was here in this ceiling space. I need to tell everyone. Jasmine? You okay? Looks like you found a ton. I found solid evidence the man was hiding up there. And there are a few things I want to check with Mio and Eiko-san too. Bet it's that time for someone to show. That time? Do you mean the director is gonna call again? Not any old call at this point, but you'll be fine. What do you mean, not any old call? I think this is the resolution part. Yes! Miss Azumi, how's it going? Hello, director. I'm sorry, I haven't figured out the answer, and I don't know what you're apologizing for, but we're ready to start the dissolution phase. Dissolution? As in due time? Oh no, my body is disconnecting in. I need to recollect. Miss Azumi, please tell everyone to gather around. Oh yeah, we're about to do the classic detective deduction, baby. Once I recalibrate and get my body back online. Okay. Okay. Let's do it. Eiko, I am on to you. Okay. Vroom vroom. Your investigation is done, then. Is this like a debrief or something? Yes, I'll also explain what I found in the ceiling space. Please hurry, then. Director, everyone is here. Miss Azumi, please make sure everyone hears what we're about to explain. Understood. Thank you, everyone. Ayumu Meguriya, Director of the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Now, only the dissolution phase remains before we can close this case. Thank you for your cooperation throughout. Dissolution? Azumi, what is this about? What's going on? Do I have to be here? I still have work waiting. We will be presenting our final results as requested for this case, so we ask you to remain here. Yes, so please hear us out. Let the dissolution begin. Oh, vibes. Oh, vibes. First of all, Miss Fukudai, thank you for your efforts in the investigation. We have discovered numerous clues since the identification phase. The amalgam of that information has allowed all of us here to tangibly feel the presence of the man under the bed. Oh, well, thank you. Yet, the amassed information still includes several elements unnecessary for the man under the bed urban myth. What do you mean? Do you really expect me to record this case as is? What? Boring motives, tiresome intentions. There is no room in the center's records for such things. Do we really want to prioritize that right now? Now, this case leaves 4 key questions unanswered. 1. How did the man under the bed manifest? 2. What is the goal of the man under the bed? 3. Who or what is the man under the bed? 4. What exactly is the essence of the man under the bed? The eye reveals all. Do you have a third eye, sir? That is not what I expected. But what the? Please don't overreact. This is something only we can see. Eye opener. This can only be seen by holders of seeing powers, such as clairvoyance or vision. We must unlock this artifact to open the eye of truth. Now is the time. Time for dissolution for the man under the bed. Yes! The man in the bed suddenly appeared in Mio-san's room, immediately after she had checked all the locks. This is Meguriya. A phenomenon reminiscent of incorporeal ghosts or otherworldly demons. Exactly, and apparently not to harm Mio. Why does he have the Pharaoh's necklace from Yu-Gi-Oh? That was kind of my thought. It just appears and disappears always suddenly. So, Miss Azumi. Yes? The man supposedly appeared from the bed, but did it really? You determined where the man appeared from. Where was it? the man emerged from the ceiling space. There was evidence indicating the man appeared from the ceiling space. We found traces of his being in, entering, and exiting from the ceiling space. Great! The man was hiding in Mio's ceiling space for a long time, waiting for an opening to assault Mio-san. That's one. That is just the Millennium. Moving on. What about this man under the bed? One of his defining traits is that he massacres people he encounters. One could say his goal is to kill the house's owner, or whomever uses the bed he hides under. So, Miss Azumi, what might the man under the bed be trying to do? Why does he keep pestering Mio-san? To scare Mio. He might have been trying to frighten Mio. And that's it, to simply scare her. Great! The man didn't try to kill Mio-san despite being able to. If his goal were to peep, he wouldn't need to appear in front of Mio-san. He keeps on appearing, then disappearing. It seems the man is intentionally limiting his actions to scaring Mio-san. We can deduce that itself was the man's goal. If so, maybe my room getting covered in red was also him just trying to scare me? Then the reason my room was covered in red was because Mio was at my place? No, I'm on to you, Aiko! Either way, the man's goal is to instill fear. The doll left in Mio-san's room also hints at such an intent. So that doll wasn't a message or anything after all? That doll... Oh, second eye. Let us move on. About the man under the bed. He is depicted as a random murderer or an escaped serial killer. As an elusive entity that suddenly appears indoors with murderous intent. An anomaly that is very likely to have a basis in reality. Yet he can also be said to be less than tangible, due to leaving minimal traces when manifesting. So, Miss Azumi, how would you describe the man that we are seeking through this investigation? He's left too many traces. This is an actual person. As I suspected. Could they be a normal living person? And not a ghost or an anomalous monstrosity? Precisely. That is the spice and key to truly savoring each urban myth. Huh? Urban myths aren't just about ghosts and monsters. There is a sizable number of urban myths that aren't. They instead originate from rumors and such about actual people. So, Miss Azumi, this man that appeared in Mio-san's room, who do you think this living man could be? One moment, there are multiple suspicious people. Let me see. The one we saw while doing social media research, Boober Eats. Oh, yes, right. A living man carrying a backpack. Azumi, you asked me about my ex-boyfriend, didn't you? Yes, all noted down here. He's also a living and suspicious person. Does that include my work client, too? This maintenance worker wearing a uniform. He was in the security camera footage, too. So many suspects. Crazy world, crazy cases. Incidents and terrorist attacks on the news. Thank you, though. I remember now. This is the maintenance worker. The maintenance worker in the security footage. He left his hat and jacket in the ceiling space. Excellent! Indeed, the man under the bed hiding in the ceiling. Caught on security camera wearing a work uniform. We can say beyond any doubt it was him. I thought so. Third one. Now all we're missing is motive. Now, on to the final and most daunting question. The man disguised as a maintenance worker. How did this man come to be in the ceiling space? Unless he can rip apart space from another dimension and appear anywhere at will. It seems impossible that he could manifest in that room's ceiling space. Yes, that's true. No sign of him entering through the window. The ceiling above the bathroom didn't have enough space to move around. Neo has a habit of locking up carefully. I was thinking he might be real, but Is the man an anomaly after all? Do you really believe so? Miss Azumi, you talked with everyone and you went to investigate each location. You already know what you need to know. You can already see. But... So, Miss Azumi, for the disguised maintenance worker to hide in the ceiling space, what path could he have possibly taken? How did he make his way inside Mio-san's room? He was in... Okay. Sorry. I need to... Okay, so it's either that he was in the space before Mio moved in, or he had an accomplice, right? And that accomplice being Eiko. I'm not drawing that. Okay. So I need to check when Mio moved in. I'm gonna say the man had an accomplice. Someone must have helped him get in. Brilliant! Yes, that is the only explanation. It's clear from the security footage as well as his uniform with the cap from the ceiling space. The man under the bed is in fact the maintenance worker. Note the time shown in the security footage, 5 past midnight. This must be the time when the man arrived at Mio-san's apartment. Four eyes. Are we gonna summon Blue Eyes White Dragon? Mio-san, regarding the time that the man was caught on security footage, does it ring any bells? Mio, around when did you reach the police station? Just around midnight? But that means... wait, something's wrong here. Indeed. Hearing that there's a man in the room, Mio-san ran to the police station for help around midnight. Right, because Mio never saw him the first time. It was only Eiko's testimony. Yet at just around the same time, a man in a work uniform is shown in security footage at the apartment entrance. But why? If the maintenance worker is the man under the bed, his timing is uncannily coincidental. So, Miss Azumi, the man who was supposedly under the bed was actually not in the room yet. Caught on security footage a few minutes later, he then makes his way into Mio-san's room. Who does this point to as the man's accomplice? Eiko? Could it be Eiko-san, perhaps? She lied about seeing the man inside the room. Fabulous! A fine accomplishment indeed. Miss Azumi, you have the rare ability to discern the truth. The mystery is now solved. We see all. Kaitai. Oh, kakkei, kono hito. Her telling you that there's a man under the bed. Weren't these the magic words that enabled the man to sneak into the room? That's true. Without hearing that, Mio wouldn't have left the room without locking up. Hey, how dare you throw random accusations at me? Oh, no, Eiko. Enough. If the man actually exists, he's not passing through walls or warping around. Begs the question, what did Eiko actually see? Eiko-san, I think you told us. You kept watch outside the door so the man wouldn't come out, correct? That's precisely when you let the dude in. With an insider, the room getting covered in red makes a ton more sense. So, it is true, really. I couldn't believe it, but now... What are you mumbling about? You aren't gonna believe this bunch of weirdos, are you? The following is just speculation, but... Mio-san has had her past dug up, and is under a lot of pressure. You are recommending she moves into a rather expensive home. How could a mere college student afford to rent a luxury apartment like yours? Were you perhaps planning to have Mio-san return to sugar dating? My power of vision sees it all. Offering help as a benevolent third party, recommending a place with expensive rent. Were you going to grant her a place to maximize her youth while she can? Yeah. Yeah. You must be enjoying ample profit margins to justify all this. Even with the efforts involved in carrying out such an elaborate incident. You mentioned having connections. How befitting of a job hunting consultant. Your consultancy, of course, may be a front for catering to your cadre of CEOs and top brass. So it was a front for the sugar... she's running a prostitution ring. Oh, God. And providing them with sugar dating dispatches. Eiko-san, is this true? What in the... What are you talking about anyway? How dare you ask me this? Are you stupid or what? Huh? You bunch are here to find the culprit and lock him up. Looking for causes isn't gonna solve anything. But we, how ass-brained can you get, useless bunch of morons? Ass-brained, okay. Keep it coming, keep it coming. I feel a confession coming on. Listen here, it's a fact that a man was in the ceiling space, which means I did nothing. Everything is that guy's fault. Eiko-san. Mio, you're a smart girl. You don't believe any of this nonsense, do you? Stick with me and you can earn as much as you want and live in comfort. Just keep listening to me and forget the small things, like you always did. Oh, this is so gross. Oh, you'll be happy and rich. Your life will be just as good as mine and everything about this is so uncomfortable. Also you, Azami or whatever, you will answer for this. Yikes. How dare you challenge me with your forgettable face and ridiculous ideas? Total waste of my time. I'm far too busy for this. I'm leaving. Yo, Jasmine, can we, like, clothesline her? What was that? Hey, you dropped something. Is this a card? How was your first case, Miss Azami? I must take my leave. I have something to attend to. Wait a minute, Director, what about Mio? Lost connection. Mio, are you... You're not okay, are you? I'm good. I'm okay now. I wish I could... Oh, right, I'll make sure to throw away that doll we found, so don't worry about that. Mio? Doll? That doll. Mio. Yes, I need to get rid of it. All of it, like nothing ever happened. Why? Mio, what's up? What are you hiding? Let me help. It's okay, I need some time alone. Thank you for everything. But I'm good. Leave it all to me. Mio? Guess that's it for us then. But Jasmine, we haven't solved anything yet. Mio is still in... The center's job ends here. Rest is up to the police and lawyers. Huh? Yeah, I get how you might feel. But Mio herself says she's fine. It's not our place to step in. Is that really so? The thing is, I feel this case isn't over yet. Yeah, no, I'm same. Huh? Eiko's place. Oh, that is just... What the hell? I thought they were cooking up some exorcist nonsense, and this happens. How would they know about my involvement in Sugar Dating Dispatch? Who or where did that leak from? But how could that... What the... No way. No. They kicked me from the dispatch group? How dare they? How many girls do they think I found for them so far? Oh, you are a trash bag. Holy crap. I am so pissed. You should have stopped at that doll. Hey, told you, I did exactly as you said. I was spooked too when that Mio girl's room turned all red. Saw her heading out, so I thought I'd scare her even more. But... Wait. The space under the bed was blocked as she came home while I was thinking. I rushed up the bookshelf so there wasn't time for...
You're not the one who threw blood. Right, cause the shadow in Mio's apartment had a different build than the guy in Eiko's apartment. Oh god, there is an actual ghost out there. Holy crap. Then who actually splattered that blood? Huh? What was that? No way. It's the actual man under the bed. Oh god. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. Huh? What? No. The man under the bed? No, that's impossible. You can't actually exist. I like the sprite of the electric worker being just like, oh man, no, not me, bro, not me, not today. She paid me to do this. She tricked me into doing it. I didn't do anything. Oh man, that's what the hey, wait. No. Please don't. Leave Eiko-san alone! I will make her pay. Huh? That voice. Is it you, Mio? Ah, Mio knew. Right, yeah, because there's still no way that... Omae mo ka. When I was attacked by that man in my room and passed out, I came to pretty quickly. I heard everything. Eiko-san, I'm done for today, and so on. So you already knew that Eiko-san was behind this? Yes, I did, Azumi. But that no longer even matters. Anyway, Eiko-san, why did you know my secret? Huh? How did you know I had an accidental pregnancy once back during my sugar dating days? Oh? Pregnancy? What are you Oh, she thought the doll was supposed to be her aborted child. Okay. That doll, it was a message that you knew about my past, right? A red and silent doll that symbolizes a baby. I didn't want anyone to know, but then why do you? Wait, too much going on. Mio, what's going on? Please take it easy. Azumi, thank you for telling me about the doll. You were right about everything. The man under the bed, this woman here. I'm feeling a strange power inside me. I think I could kill this woman with it. You're amazing, Azumi. I did as you told me, and everything happened just as you said. I should have believed just you from the beginning and done as you told me. Mio, wait, what are you talking about? But my medical records weren't in this woman's place. Tell me where they are? I need to erase my past entirely. I really don't know what you're talking about, Mio. Enough with the nonsense. That doll was just a random doll I picked up. Azumi, you told me this too. I will attract interest wherever I go. That I had little more to lose whatever I did. I didn't say that! You know I wouldn't. Why are you being like this, Mio? Oh wait, maybe it wasn't you then. Anyway, that doesn't matter either now. My name and address, my past, everything is out there and online now. I can't go back to my folks, won't be safe at home. Wherever I go, I'm watched by eyes that know my past. What am I supposed to do? Why should I even care? Oh boy. I'm going to kill you. You're joking, right, Mio? You're smart enough to know that this won't mean a thing. Just put that down and listen to me, okay? No, Mio. Don't do this to yourself. Azumi. Yo, Jasmine, clothesliner, like right freaking now. You alright, Zammy? Oh, God. Oh, man. Responders are on the way. They're almost here. It's gonna be okay. Jasmine, how did you... Heard from the boss man. Boss man's vision thingy. Knew you were heading to Echoes. Loose cannon much? So the director was watching me. Oh, and the Popo. The Popo are here. Mio. Once again, going off on your own like that. Way too risky. I'm sorry, Jasmine, and thank you. If I'd realized earlier, Mio wouldn't have done such a thing. Hey, don't go blaming yourself. I guess what you did kind of prevented the worst, yeah? Yeah, I guess. And the boss man should have told me earlier. I wonder if the director knew this was gonna happen. Beats me. Could have gone much worse without the boss man giving a heads up. Guess the vision of Bob's pretty handy. Dude's priorities, though. Speak of the almighty. What is it? Way too fast with the edit. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center channel is streaming now. Are the center's videos always streamed so they have a channel? The target of today's investigation is the infamous man under the bed. It seems that the man under the bed actually exists. Turns each case into this kind of feel-good entertainment vid. Those spreading rumors fade away if there's watchable content like this. Oh, I suppose that makes sense. I hope Mio's rumors fade away fast. I'll get bored quick and jump over to the next rumor. Anyway, you'll be reporting back to the boss man, yeah? I'll drive you. Thank you, Jasmine. Our staff member who was at the scene has safely completed the investigation. The younger woman, B, had little choice but to move out. As for the woman A, who first witnessed the man under the bed, we have lost all contact with her and are unaware of her whereabouts. The Urban Myth Dissolution Center staff sincerely wish that Miss A is safe and sound. This case came to an intrigue. Okay, I just want to say, this guy is like peak Tumblr sexy man material. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I'm sure the fanfics go crazy with this dude. After what happened to Mio, I wouldn't call it intriguing. Are you worried? Are you worried about Mio? She hasn't done enough to be prosecuted. Will Eiko-san not even be held accountable? It feels unfair. Yes, unfair indeed. However, I would remind you that you were there from many forms. I would remind you that there are many forms of accountability. More importantly, I can't wait to see what you have. That card you brought with you. More importantly, were you watching through your vision again? Director, don't you feel any emotions? Emotions are an interesting research topic. That is where rumors and urban myths originate. Forget I mentioned it. Aha. Exquisite. What is it? Take a good look at this card. It is as if it's predicting the tragedy about to befall you. What exactly is this card? This is one of the Illuminate cards. Oh, that smirk. They are rumored to be prophetic.
Oh, vibes, okay.
The card is prophetic? It happened 7 years ago, too. Director, I actually have one of the... One of these cards is said to foretell the end of the world. I'm curious about the fate of the card's owner. It seems everything is in motion now. And that's enough for today. Eh? Do I believe in prophecies? Okay, this song kind of bangs, honestly. I'd believe a good sounding one, if it sounds bad. Wait, is that an Illuminate card? Why do you have it? Since when did I have this card with me? How should I know? Well, good work, Zammy. Catch you next week. Tomariki here. About the new face at the center. Seems unrelated to the other incident. Meguriya hasn't shown much we could look into. Roger that. Out.
Ooh, wait, are you a double agent?
Back then, we couldn't possibly have realized what was about to happen.
Excuse me?
Man was not kidding when he said the end.
Oh, okay, this game is so hype. Okay, I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I'm streaming this the whole month. I don't care. It's
Man.
I do have to say, this is like a very Japanese horror story, right? In the sense that the horrors don't have to be real when they start. They can start as rumors, but then they become real if enough people believe in them and it spreads, right? Like, oh, am I starting? No. Okay, nope. I don't want to start episode 2 yet. Okay, I'm gonna. I know that auto saved, so I'm just gonna close the game. Okay. Okay. I do have to say, I like this game a lot. Like, it is a little bit too visual novel-y for my taste sometimes, but, like, it's just... The world is immaculate. It really is. So, like... Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming more of this. So, on that note, actually, it's a bit of an announcement. I'm going to be taking over Mo's Monday slot for the foreseeable future. So you can catch me with more of this on Monday. Yeah. To my understanding, there are 6 episodes, I think, so we just did 1. It takes about 3 hours per episode, so that's at least 5 more streams, right? Yeah, it really hooks you in. I'm loving this world. I am loving this world. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for me for today. A reminder, if you haven't already, submit to the Kapu costume contest, right? You should be able to find the rules somewhere on our socials, on the site. You know, it's a cool contest, please do it. And again, I will be seeing you all Monday again. So, yeah, that is all from me. This has been your Studio SIAT virtual ambassador, Faye Ayato. To all my interns, thank you for coming, and to all our possible new hires, subscribe button's right there. Be sure to hit it on your way out the door. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye. See ya. Happy spooky month.